moving around, roaming. They weren't playing that passive style. And people were finally like, wow, this guy's pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I mean, he's catching up to the other top-tier positions and roaming and being a god.
Yep.
So he's on his way.
I think that's the thing. Like you said, I mean, people imagine, even Dendy's tied battle. Like, you think of Navi, who do you think of? Dendy.
Yeah.
So, like, no matter who you get, like, even now, people don't really talk about General. And General is, like, so good.
And he's been there also for a long time. Actually, Crystallize is also one of those newfound stars, I feel like, that Navi has. But Dendy, I mean, you know, he's known.
Dendy.
Like, he's known by everybody that it doesn't know Dota at all. Everybody knows
I
Dendy.
have a friend who just plays League of Legends, but even he knows Dendy from the fountain hooking stuff. Like, he's like, this guy's the man. I'm like, why? He's like, because I saw him online. Oh.
There's General.
There's General.
I really think I like it. I still miss his Bat Rider. We never get to see his Bat Rider anymore, and it's not even up there. But man, his Bat Rider is something to behold, a spectacle per se.
Yep, I remember having a panel at some point where after a game, General was Bat Rider and he was playing against Morphling, and it's like, I think it was Draskell at that point said he should never be able to kill this Morphling, and then he did it anyway.
And then he did it.
Well, who's he playing?
I don't know, but it was. I know that was that it was a
Shiver.
He was playing against Draskell while he was casting. Like, oh, that was.
No, it was a controversy. He's an amazing Bat Rider player, but we do see some Bat Rider sometimes. I believe we saw one yesterday from S4.
Yep, finally.
So
I think the biggest thing is, will Secret let the Enchantress through? That's the big thing. Only CIS plays it, but they first fake it if you let it through. It'll be interesting to see if Secret wants to let that go.
Yeah, Navi is all about those 2-4 positions rather than a 4 and a 5. They really like Enchantress and Earth Spirit together if they can have them. So
I would love.
What is that phase?
I'm just agreeing.
With
that
what?
Did not look like agreeing.
With her.
Were you even listening to what she was saying?
Yeah, she was talking about the heroes, and I was going,
"Hello."
That was the face I made.
Close enough.
No, I agree. I think like get something like an Enchantress and a Winter Wyvern, a farm 5 position. It feels like that's when Navi definitely does their best.
I mean, you have 3 bans, so if you're Secret, you can ban out all of them. Don't do that.
I agree with you. What's your problem, Jeeves?
So, is it all about the position 4s then? Are we going to have Yapsor and Roger?
I think
the star players?
Usually I want to say, I mean, 4 positions they're almost getting more praised than like 2 positions now.
Yeah.
Right? Like people are all about Rubik, Yapsor God, Jarek's God, all that, but you really go back to it, and I think it comes down to the one. How good can Crystallize actually play against
Ace?
Just not even Ace, just against like the enemy team's offlaner, because Ace, I think both of them do very well in like tri-lane versus tri-lanes, but I've seen a lot of uncontested CS missed, and I don't like that. You're last sitting under a tower. What do you have to practice as a carry? That's one of them.
I mean, it's a brainless job. If you can't do that,
I don't think that's entirely true. You have to calculate when you can last hits and stuff. You got to count. Whoa.
And I love seeing Ace since Danish Bears. I was rooting for Danish Bears during the Europe qualifier. Obviously, it's because they had American on their team. But, I mean, because they had American on their team, I watched their team more. And I was like, damn, this Ace guy is pretty good. And then people like Hesta Joe Rotten, I got to see like him.
Oh, yes.
I loved watching people like them. But Ace, he was definitely the standout on that team. Like, no offense, 747, but you were kind of garbage on Danish Bears. And Ace was a star. Crazy, and then Secret just picked him up. I heard Ace was on his way to an NA team.
Who was?
Can't say which one, but yeah, he was on his
way.
Say
which one?
Secret. Like, absolutely not.
Why not? We're nobody's watching.
I know, snitch. Come on,
nobody's
watching.
Nobody's watching.
You're hosting this show.
You tell me.
Nah. But now he got picked up by Secret instead, and it's not like Resolution was gonna go to Optic apparently, that team, and then get picked up by a bigger organization, and now your name's out there. Like now people know who Ace is because he's on Secret.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot better than being on like a tier 2 NA team.
Yeah,
so.
True that.
At some point we got him for an interview and then it didn't happen. But I think he'll be good at interviews as well. I hope we get to talk to him if Secret wins another game at the end.
I thought you said, wasn't it you who said he just refused to do interviews?
No, that was Fata.
Oh, okay, Fata, yeah.
Fata.
So just half of Secrets just refused to do interviews.
That's
good.
This is half. It's just Fata.
Speaking of off,
I not say he refused.
This is
he just
a great
doesn't like
shirt. Have you seen the shirt?
What did it say? Your
Someone
shirt?
gave it to me at TI. No, it was someone gave it to me to give to Universe. But this goes back to 2015.
And then you didn't?
No, I did. Because in 2015, I was hanging out with Universe, and I left a shirt I brought in their hotel room. And I just never got it back. And like 2 years later, I see Universe wearing this shirt. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then some guy told, can you give Universe a shirt? And I said, sure can. And here I am wearing the shirt.
What a
Does he
story.
know?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
I
just-
said if we
just
wanted to
checking.
trade shirts, he said, no, that one's too comfortable. So it's just Universe's face on like 4 offlane heroes.
That's pretty cool, though.
It is pretty cool.
And one of a kind. And I believe we have a... Did we have a draft? Did I just imagine us having a draft? Oh, they're remaking. So we had a draft and then they remade.
Classic. Speaking
Alright,
of offlane,
good.
Fada, man, that Tidehunter. We finally got to see a Tidehunter be successful. It looked overpowered. And then they picked the next game and got dumpstered. But that first game, that was hype. 250 damage, 24
I wouldn't say the
cracking.
dumps are actually, yeah, it wasn't as
No, I guess it wasn't in the original sense, but in a more modern, obscure sense.
It got recycled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a recycled dumpster.
He also played Centaur, so those beefy frontliners,
He likes
initiators.
doing that, yeah.
Hope that he gets
With
to play some of
big
those.
time ultimates.
Good.
Like that's what you need to do.
Nobody plays those big beefy frontliners
No.
anymore, and I love them. It's so fun to watch. I love watching spins. But,
Like when's
and not
Axe
doing
coming
it.
back? You know?
Oh, the
We saw
days.
one axe, right? I believe.
Did
It
we?
was a while, not yesterday, but like 4 days ago. I want to say my first
Axe
day
is
here.
like pretty
Did
good
we?
now.
I swear we saw an axe.
I
And you
did not
attack
see
these
Axe.
spins. That's good, right?
Attack when spins. I mean, that's level 20.
That's crazy.
Because you're always going to get a jump in. You're going to get a couple of attacks off, and maybe you get a couple more spins. It doesn't sound. It's not as good as it sounds, I don't think.
There's actually a draft right now.
Are you sure?
I am almost sure. I'm
Oh.
positive, almost.
Oh, well, that's not the definition of positive at all. That's.
Oh, there! What?
Oh my God! Where is-
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa! One
What do
thing.
I got? Someone give me something.
One thing that
Siren.
you guys have to know: there's only 4 Navi players in the game right now, and we'll remake probably the lobby
Okay,
afterwards.
so Winter
5
Wyvern,
seconds
Radiant,
remaining.
we'll just put him here in the old safe lane. He likes taking that up. What else do we got? Naga. They Secret played it yesterday, right? That was the game they lost, though, or is that the game they won?
I think that's the game they lost.
That's what I thought. It was that the longer game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And they played as support, so we'll just put him right next to Winter Wyvern. Why not? And then on the other
Team
side, what? Night
Secrets
Stalker,
turn to
Venge. That's the Navi.
That's the Navi first pick Venge. It worked out for them. They showed their versatility.
Flags. Is it going to be carrier or support go?
That's the whole point of picking it first. We don't know yet. Neither do they. They have no idea what it's going to be. But they're versatile. It
Nice.
could be whatever they need.
10 seconds remaining.
And this will be the Roamer, Night Stalker.
5
This
seconds
hero.
remaining.
It's been getting through a little bit more lately, but still, very strong hero. Didn't get nerfed that much. A little bit of health regen, right?
Pretty good. Still moves around a lot. Still gives a lot of vision. So at the core, the hero still the same. It's Viper.
Any crazy bands, Slacks? Give me your top 3 bands you think.
Boy, oh boy, I think the
That they've already
nuttiest
done.
band is actually probably the Tidehunter. You wouldn't have saw that Tidehunter band if it wasn't for yesterday. You could tell these guys have been watching some games.
Yeah. There's a Witch Doctor ban as well, so that's Puppy's
Doctor
Witch Doctor's band.
Damn.
We were mentioning the Enchantress Earth Spirits for Navi. Both of those got banned as well, and we actually have General's Batrider banned just now. So
Smart play.
yeah,
I gotta be real. Even though Secret do play Witch Doctor, is it worth a ban over Winter Wyvern? Why don't people just ban this hero? I still don't. I mean, is it really worth it?
10
What does their
seconds
Witch
remaining.
Doctor do that's so amazing it's better than a Winter Wyvern ban?
maybe it's just a
I
comfort.
actually can't answer that. I think Winter Wyvern's super good right now, so I don't know.
I just don't get it. I mean, yeah, they play it. I mean, but it's not like Puppy's gonna be like, oh, they removed Witch Doctor. What do we do?
That's
Nutty.
You're not wrong for once.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Happens
welcome.
sometimes.
Okay. Well,
Taking some time. Navi versus Secret, man. This is one of those matchups I wish we got to see more because, like, I mean, in other tournaments, right, the EU and CIS regions are split up, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see him get a play here, actually.
I find that such a shame because you won't see people like cross-region facing each other unless it's on LAN,
Yeah,
which
right, like EU,
normally is
yeah.
normal. But yeah, for EU CIS, it's just
which was fun, and then like NA, SA as well. Like, you
Yeah.
used to see it a ton, and now they're just split up completely.
yeah, and they gotta actually make it to LAN before you can actually see them play on LAN.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
pretty much it's been the same teams, all right. Secret's been qualifying, so
Yeah,
at least we get to see him versus.
I mean, for example, that leaves OG in a tough position, right? They're one of the teams that suffers from that a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they're still getting some direct invites to some events, so
Yeah.
we'll see them. Man, they're taking their time here. They're really thinking, huh, Slacks?
Yep.
Just
me
like
too.
you look like you're thinking over
I'm
there.
really grinding the gears over here. About you think there's a chance we might see somebody, a little bit of some
See
range
somebody?
there.
I assume they're gonna pick a hero, but whatever.
You think we might see Sniper again? It worked against Naga last time.
Sniper?
Yeah.
We saw Sniper from VP yesterday.
I don't know. You can't pick no. You want to pick a
10
a sniper
seconds
for
remaining.
Navi or Secret?
Navi.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say you
5
can't pick it into
seconds
Nature's
remaining.
Prophet Venge Nightstar, but yeah, there's a good chance that Navi could pick up a sniper here.
Dendy Sniper.
I mean, it's pretty good against Winter Wyvern. She needs these heroes to be clumped up together, and
Yeah.
he's just in the back, so kind of make sure that...
She destroys him at level 1 though, right? You just put Arctic Burn
Oh,
level
no.
1 sniper, and I mean that you shut down the sniper early, and there's a Terrorblade.
Terribly interesting.
So how do people play Terrorblade nowadays? Is it split push or fighting?
It seems
I believe they go the Armlet Shadowblade build.
well they don't
Dagon?
do that, but usually it's just fighting, yeah. So that's the Radiant side. So look, we have like I feel this is the full safe lane here, so we're just gonna line them all up. I don't even know how.
5 seconds
Well,
remaining.
okay.
No, that works.
It feels like they have a. I don't know. They just picked all three of the supports and then the carry that could go there, and now they're just gonna save their off lane and middle. But I guess both teams did that, right?
Yes.
Off lane plus, well, I guess not really. Off lane.
Depends on how they're going to use all those heroes, because in theory, we have also seen a Night Stalker core.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna see it. It really felt like MSS was the only one who played that
Yeah.
at like any sort of palpable level.
I mean,
Yeah.
Afterlife tried, but he was just not. It was just not working out.
Yeah, like that hero, you need to be able to find farm, but still like do stuff at level 4. Like you can't just sit in the off lane and farm.
That's a Weaver.
Wiener.
That's a lot of
wrong with
minus
you?
armor, by the way, on Navi. So you got the minus armor, and with that a little bit of push, I guess, from the Weaver as well. You got the vision from the Night Stalker and from the Nature's Prophet. Vision is a little bit lacking on the
seconds
secret
remaining.
side, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, but you have
You got the illusions.
You have a lot of illusions that can just scout. So you don't have that natural vision, but you have plenty of illusions from Naga, illusions from Terrorblade.
Yeah,
If they're
Team back.
correctly positioned,
Queen.
good luck ganking them ever.
that's Queen of Pain.
Is it?
It is.
Oh.
That should
That
go
would be
full
mid
on.
one.
Let's get a Phantom Lancer on Team Secret too.
No.
Let's just go bananas on the illusions. Think
Oh,
about it. How
illu-
could they ever stop that?
Queen of Pain, that's what on the Radiant
10
side here.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
All their heroes are single target attackers, guys. Just get a PL,
5 seconds remaining.
illusion it out.
So is there a chance it's a Fata Queen of Pain?
Team
Because I thought normally
Yeah.
they pick mid one's hero last. Oh, actually, yeah. Navi
Well-
thinks that there's still Fata hero coming.
Okay. So we'll go with the pros here.
Yeah. There's
If
a
not, what if you're
center
going to be
band.
right, Sheever? You could be.
I mean, there's always a chance, but sometimes it's just low.
Feels like, yeah, they are going, and just how they've been picking lately,
10
right?
seconds
With Fada getting the
remaining.
beefier
Yeah.
frontliners, Quap doesn't. I think if it was Liquid, I'd be like, yeah, it's probably a
5
mind
seconds
control, Queen of
remaining.
Pain, but
Which beefier heroes are left for Fata on the offlane? Because Tide is banned as well as Centaur. Beastmaster's not there, of course.
Secrets turn
it's
to
a good question, actually.
Tinker's not there now. Which offlaners are the Fata offlaners still?
I don't know. It's
Is it actually time for the axe?
Oh please, that'd be so sick. I
what
love
about,
it.
is Omni Knight banned?
Oh, good point. He's not.
No.
Omni Winter Wyvern Terrorblade.
Oh.
They're not gonna pick
push
that.
lineup.
That is actually. I think you're probably right.
5 seconds
No,
remaining.
no.
Do you know how much? And then well, Puppy's never getting Ags, but think if they actually did that Winter Wyvern Naga Ags,
Oh,
Omni Knight, that'd be
Oh no,
something.
no, it's not great here.
disturbing. Secret's thinking about what they're gonna pick.
Well, Slacks, who do you want to pick then if it's not Omni Knight?
PL.
You want him to pick an offlane PL.
Yeah, illusions all the way, baby. They got all single target attackers on Navi. They got 0 team fight. You just go illusions, this game's over. Illusions can
They
attack
already
Roche.
go for illusions.
I mean,
they already
you're
have
right.
too many illusions. Axe!
Oh,
What? Shiver!
classic sheep.
Oh,
My
got him.
God, you set it up since the beginning of the show today.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they were watching and I gave them a good thought.
Wow, good thinking. This is so hype. I cannot wait for the axe. I've been waiting for so long.
10 seconds remaining.
Will be good though. Is this a good Axe game, Grant?
Axe versus,
5
if it is a core
seconds remaining.
vengeful, but it doesn't look like it is, right? Unless they're doing some
Whoa.
crazy things.
I would
so-
say it's a Weaver safe lane, and they're picking their mid last.
And that's good.
And there's
Support
a
Venge-
Nature's Prophet off lane.
Yeah, support Venge is decent versus Axe, right? You can swap off whoever he catches unless it's
Yeah.
you. But Axe is extremely good versus Weaver and Nature's Prophet. You lock down, Weaver can't run away, Nature's Prophet can't sprout himself.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they pick, like, what do you even pick? What's an Axe counter in the mid lane?
Is it Zeus?
That is,
Select
I would
your
not have guessed that in a million years.
But it's more vision, I guess. More control for the map control vision, and kind of like choke
Well,
them to
I'm
death
outta here.
because Team Secret is fairly greedy with their draft.
It feels super greedy.
So they can maybe punish them on that.
Oh, I love generals. I love the little mushroom hat on Nature's Prophet. But yeah, no, I agree. It feels if Secret gets off to, if they have the kill lead by 10 minutes, I think they just win. You get ace, a ton of farm, you just push your towers, and like what's your name? Slack said, what does like Navi have to stop this push of a Terrorblade? Secret.
I like Navi right now.
All right.
I think that Zeus is your traditional counter to Terrorblade.
How?
Big burst damage on him, can at an instant kill him when he's low HP
And avoids armor.
and avoids
right.
armor. So he's your traditional Terrorblade counter. He's decent against Naga if he gets himself an Ags, and he's good against Winter Wyvern too. That magical damage can punch through. I think it was a perfect last pick. I think they're gonna do great.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got the remake. But it might be an aggro tri-lane, right? With Night Stalker, Venge, and Weaver. That
Yes,
is a very
that is a very strong-
very hardy.
You just leave
tri-lane.
that lane, dude. You just don't even go.
Put Axe there,
I
dodge
think,
it.
Yeah, you might just.
Just dodge.
I think this might be a lane swapping type of game where you just see people TPing and TPing. And the team with Nature's Prophet, guess what? Spends less gold.
There you go.
That's philosophical.
That is
Socrates. Who's your favorite philosopher? Aristotle? You seem like an Aristotle kind of guy.
Miss Cleo. She was wise.
I really like Secret here. Secret is gonna do it.
Okay.
I like Secret.
I like.
well.
I was like, RPing is Miss Cleo because Miss Cleo, she always stated the most obvious things. We're talking to a European crowd. They don't know who Miss Cleo is.
They don't know Miss.
I don't know who Miss Cleo is.
She's a phone psych.
Oh, is that the girl you were talking about earlier this week?
Yeah.
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 The one
No,
who does
that's
phone,
not
like,
a.
she can like read your eyes through the phone, and she's like, "Oh, your dog might be poisoned later." Like, what the hell? She like tells you stuff over the phone that I don't know. It's a whole ordeal in America.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Roll it
So
on.
I'm going for Team Secret as well. I just, I feel like Navi does have a plan, and I think they can potentially deal with what Secret is bringing. But I think Secret's just going to be a little bit too fast, a little bit too speedy on their game plan.
I think if they do the lanes wrong, Navi could actually win this laning phase super hard with that aggro tri-lane kind of stuff, or even just the safe tri-lane and just get up farm and hope for the best. Zeus. I don't know, man. Zeus sounds really good versus Terrorblade, but versus Axe, I mean, you can stop a blink, but if you get gone on,
You're dead.
you're dead. You're
Fine.
literally just
You
dead.
push-
Fine. If our axe is going on you, the Zeus, instead of any one of those other valuable targets, you're also doing your job. That's great. Zeus just, he's just global presence.
So just look for. I think we just look for the roaming from Night Stalker as well as the global presence from the Nature's Prophet are going to be the.
I mean,
big
global
early
presence
game.
from Zeus as well.
True.
Exactly. I'm a big man of
Full
that
global.
global strat. I'll say this: Nimbus comes out, Navi's gonna win. That's it.
No matter what, even just one Nimbus.
Just uno nimbi.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's a Nimbus. What are the other types of clouds?
There's cumulonimbus.
Oh yeah, cumulo.
There's stratus
What are we talking about?
Sedimentary.
clouds.
Oh, that's
I don't-
rocks. Oh yeah.
Right. By the way, guys, we're waiting for a remake on the lobby. As I said at the start of the draft, we only had 4 players from Navi actually join the game before because they
Kick them out of the league.
No, there was one player late, so we started the draft without him, and we
What are you
basically are remaking with all 10 players because it's really nice to have 5 versus 5, right? That is really nice. I do believe we are now actually very, very soon in a game. And since we already said who we thought was going to win and why, and perhaps even how, it is time to hear from our other 2 people in this room. Well, not entirely in this room, what they think about this match.
All right, sure. You don't have to. You don't have to
So
hold
let's go.
this long.
Thank you very much, Steve. Yep, we're about ready to go. We're just getting the players loaded in and ready to kick off with the first game of today. Secret versus Navi. We've seen this matchup before in the past. It's been pretty hype. Hoping for some more crazy stuff today with these guys going up against each other. And we've certainly got the draft to do so. The Father Axe coming into play.
Yeah.
And that final pick, the Core Zeus, a bit of an answer to the Terrorblade. But it is one of those mid laners that sort of scales off. Could be nasty if this goes late, potentially for Secret. Sorry, for Navi. But on the other hand, I guess with the Nature's Prophet, there's always that split push and wrap potential.
Zeus is always good versus Terrorblade, though.
Oh, well, all portions of the game.
Yeah. You're always going to be good to be able to clear the illusions and also find the real one. You pop your ulti, you know exactly where that real Terrorblade's going to be.
Yeah.
But that being said, Navi's got a very early game kind of lineup here. They, like Grant was saying, though, they can actually crush the lanes because of this Night Stalker, and they've the thing that they're lacking really is that team fight aspect, where I think Secret has them just a bit beat because of Axe and Wyvern. So we'll see what they're going to be able to accomplish with these heroes. I'm looking forward to watching Navi's ban of Witch Dogs is the only 4th time in 5,100 games where it's been banned in the first phase. And look at that, look at Puppy. Okay, he's happy. That's a happy puppy, right?
Well, that looks like a puppy that's had Witch Doctor banned against him in the first phase.
Yeah, look, Weaver had a mango.
Oh, God damn it, I was going to play it again.
They used it.
Wait.
Because it's
it's
all picked.
picked.
So he had the.
You have mango. Mid one saying rude words as well. Come on, watch it. So it's a family show. Family show mid one. Yeah, who else got the mango?
Well, I didn't get to click on everybody right away.
Doesn't he get a branch as well?
That's if you're random.
Oh, he didn't random.
Random gives you the branch. Mango is if you pick the hero of the day, quote unquote.
Wait, where did the mango go?
He ate it.
Oh, okay.
He just used it right away. Okay, so.
Okay, we're balanced.
So it looks like Secret's trying to get a 1v1 matchup for the Axe. They're going to put him safe lane, and they're actually going to be the ones who go aggro tri lane. So we might just have both teams dodging. Like Grant was saying, we're going to have some musical lanes coming out. But okay. This is cool. This is, when you pick Zeus, it's very important to have, I mean, people have said it before, tower pushers. You need to have heroes that can actually hit buildings, take Roche, take these objectives. Because Zeus
I've got it.
does not do that whatsoever. He's just a killer. That's all he does. He does highest damage in the game 90% of the time, but does not take objectives whatsoever. So here we go. Axe going toward bottom, and yep, we see Secret positioning themselves in that aggro tri-lane. Tons of regen on them, and it's quite a strong one, with Naga being one of the more dominant ones. I think this is a good reaction too. We've seen teams in the past, they run these aggro tri-lanes when they see something like a Spirit Breaker, so they can force that Spirit Breaker to stay up there, but this time it's a Night Stalker, so similar kind of instance where they can keep that Night Stalker from roaming around too much. And yeah, Navi's, they're trying to dodge. They don't want to do the try versus try. They're going to send the Nature's Prophet top to deal with that.
All right, and then in turn, let's see if Secret want to make the move again. If they feel that it's really important to get that that matchup where Navi could struggle.
Oh, mid one gets a Treant. He's happy.
Easy CS for the quad. So it's mid lane, indeed, mid one versus Dandy. And Puppy and Roger holding both of their hands at the moment.
Yep, 2v2. This is a pretty nice Queen of Pain game. There's only the Vengeful Stun and the Night Stalker Silence to deal with her for quite a while. We'll probably see the Nature's Prophet build toward an Orchid, but that'll be down the lines.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as mid one has a Yules or a Lincoln's or maybe even both, he's going to be feeling pretty invincible this game.
Yeah, I think, like we were saying, Navi, they need to pretty much snowball out of the lanes if they want to go for the late game, or have a huge advantage if they want to take it late game versus a Terrorblade, Queen of Pain, Axe core.
No, I guess the question is, with the sort of popularity of the item at the moment, does mid one build a Kaya this game? And if so, when abouts?
Yeah, that's true. Zeus and Quap.
I mean, Dendy. I mean, Dendy should. I feel like on the Zeus is very much. It's more likely to be on the Zeus than the Quap.
Yeah, that's.
But I'd put my money on it coming out in both of them this game.
We'll see. I think mid one might have some other priorities of items first, but we'll see how he decides to go for here. I think some armor could be nice, and we've seen it in general. Actually, Portson, he tries to go for the courier. They start to bait him toward it. Puppy has net.
Yeah, they're going to give him the chase. I think he's going down. That's your first blood. That's the courier snipe failed.
That's a safe lane Nature's Prophet that TP'd for this and dies. And I was about to say, too, that mid one's not doing well in the last hits. He's 3-0 to 12-1 on the Zeus. But picks himself up a kill. Actually, Puppy got the last hit.
Puppy gets, mid one's certainly sticking around and being involved.
Yep.
Gives him a bit of a boost. But yeah, as you say, Dendy doing very well with the arc lightning spam. Not missing a creep, as it were, as the waves come through.
Fada should have a great time. Every time they leave this Weaver, Weaver in some trouble if he gets a couple spins.
I was going to say, if he spin if one more spin there, may have just done that. He's got to be careful, Crystallize. Seneka does come across. And we'll force him back.
Very nice Axe lane whenever the Venge does move. But Venge and
Yes.
Weaver, they do have a lot of minus armor that can be applied, and Axe, not really the most armor at the early games, only 3, and yeah, Bugs in that Wave of Terror does cripple him down a bit in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, if Crystallize does put the point of the Bugs at level 3, that is it's a scary lane for Fada.
Yeah.
When as you say, when those two are down there.
Luckily, he's in a safe lane though.
Yeah. Top lane, General being run down here by Ace, and the Metamorphosis. One more hit will do it, and he's got it. General down a couple of times so far this game. Very rough start for the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah. So these dual lanes, they're working out already for Team Secret. Mid one still struggling a bit on last hits, but he'll catch back up soon, more than likely. Acquiring himself a lot of Magic Wand charges versus that Zeus and Night Stalker. So we're waiting for 4-minute mark for the big rush for Navi. That's where the Night Stalker can roam very nicely and Nature's Prophet can join, and they can make any lane go from like a 2v1 to a 4v1, etc.
Let's see Fada just being a little more careful now.
I'm glad we get to see Axe. I haven't gotten a chance to see him in a professional game yet with his new
Oh
talents.
no, look at this Fogged. I feel
Oh no.
it feels bad to look at this top lane. That's the 3rd time General's gone down. 4 minutes.
Ace went the killing build. He didn't go for the conjure image. He just has 2 points in the reflection to make sure they can't have that chase down. They're very happy with this so far from Secret.
General's, he can't afford to continue to feed like this. I mean, he goes back to the lane, but at this stage, you sort of got to ask yourself, how much can he actually do this? It's a Terrorblade with the amount of armor that Ace has early on.
And yeah, just casual 4-minute treads on Ace. Roger now going to try to help out though.
Look at it, yeah, this Terrorblade just takes no damage when the right clicks come in. And with the illusion, Roger is just forced back away. Ace is feeling very confident on this top lane where, yeah, it's just all pretty much physical other than that void damage Duke. So no real reason for Ace to play very scared here, and you can play as confidently as once.
Gets netted up. They actually close the gap on him. He's dead easily to these two.
Fada. It's a little low. Does it the Bugs bringing him down? And with the rotation from Roger, Navi do find a kill in return. Puppey goes for the TP out, will make it. So Navi do manage to find the trade. Able to shut down Fada.
That's the outnumber thing that we were just talking about. It's, you know, even if Secret do go for a kill, Night Stalker ports down, Nature's Prophet as well, and they can just get that number advantage, but they do lose the Venge, and now Fada has a Ring of Health finished up on top of that Magic Stick in the bottom lane.
And again, you know, with that port down bottom from General, he just has to make the long wall back up to top. He didn't have a TP.
He's actually just running the whole way, huh?
It's just a lot of time that General's not finding much at all after a pretty dodgy start up top, giving himself away twice.
And I'd mentioned how whenever the supports do leave the Weaver bottom, that's not a nice matchup for Weaver at all versus the Axe. Because you're such low range with the Battle Hunger extra movement speed, you can close the gap quite easily as an Axe.
See who can get done up on this top lane. Puppey back. Up top, looking to make something happen with this aggressive tri lane. Mid lane, stunning. The gap's being closed. We're still mid one falling very much behind at the start of CS. He still is behind, but he's closing that gap. Puppey just keeping Snake away. Roger's there. They will look towards Puppey. Instant ensnare comes out with the damage from Ace. Roger is in a lot of trouble. The Metamorphosis just pulling this Night Stalker apart.
Riptide, that -3 armor.
Oh,
Plus
I mean,
the Metamorphosis is so much damage coming out from
these lanes for Secret are just looking so strong overall. It's just the way, Navi, they wanted to try and dodge this, but it's not worked out.
Fada in a world of hurt down here. With the Zeus rotation too, this should be pretty easy pickup for Navi.
Seeing if you get the call on to Crystallize, and the Whirls nearly do bring him out.
Yeah, Seneko now being chased out by Puppey and Yapso. He has a TP. Can he juke him out? Puppey guesses one way. Can he get the net off on him? He cannot. Nicely done. Dendi's still doing quite nicely in the mid lane, of course. 36-3 to the Queen of Pain's 34-8. Collecting those bounty runes.
Dire are scanning.
I think definitely the biggest worry in this game is the fact that Ace is having a pretty free lane up top.
Yeah.
Along with the kills that he's picked up. He's top of the net worth on this Terrorblade. Sure, they do have the Zeus, and as you say, there are going to be magical burst coming out at all stages that Navi will have chances to bring him down, but you never want to give a Terrorblade a strong start.
Like how Ace also, with the Reflection versus that Nature's Prophet, since General does have an Orb of Venom on Nature's Prophet, every time he pops Reflection, General gets slowed down just a little bit more too, so they can get that chase down. Pretty obnoxious.
Yeah,
Puppy.
Oh,
Can they get the gap for the stun? It doesn't look like it. Naga's a faster, but Puppy actually turns mid one shows up.
he does indeed. Gets the Sonic Wave onto 2. They'll dunk down Seneko. Puppy is saved by Yapsa with the Cold Embrace, and Navi, they just have to get the hell out of there. But mid one, with that haste rune, chasing down Roger, should be able to claim the Night Stalk as well. He's trying to fly himself away, but mid one's on point with the blink. Picks up Roger. 7-2. Navi unable to catch a break with these movements that they're desperately trying to force. They are not working the majority of the time.
Naga's just such a tanky hero. When they go for that kill, it means 8 armor. He still had the 11 wand charges on top too, and it's 820 HP. This hero has 2.8 strength gain on an Agi hero. It's actually pretty ridiculous.
Down bottom, Fada does find Crystallize there with the call. Battle Hunger as well. The Venge turns up though, and Fada's getting kind of low. He'll be caught embraced by Yapzor. Gives him the heal, and that should keep him safe enough to back off. He'll have the Berserk's call back up in a second, so Crystallize has to be careful how close he gets to this axe. They'll salve him up.
Dire's top tower.
General
Comes in.
He's also coming, but he's not going to be able to cancel the salve. Yapsa does get trapped up by the Sprout, but can they actually get the kill on the Wyvern? They're desperately trying to chase, but Snake has to be careful. In fact, with the trees there as well, there's going to be more than enough procs with the counter Helix to bring Seneko down. And this first 9 minutes, it just feels a little bit scrappy from Navi, and Secret are not being messed around here. They're getting the kills, they're finding the space. Ace is putting a serious amount of damage onto the tier 1 on the top lane. And General, I mean, they're still playing around with Fada, but he goes straight for the TP out. They haven't got enough physical or any way to stop it, and they just can't get the job done.
Dendi just poured it top, and mid one's collapsing with Ace up there.
And he's gone. The reflections on him, slowing him down. Mid one as well moves in, and they may even get more. The ensnares back up. They've got the range. They catch out Seneko. Secret, they're not only getting Dendi off the back of that rotation, but they pick up Seneko as well.
And
10
Yasuo's
to
deep
2.
pushing bottom out too. He might get dove out to here. He does still have Cold Embrace, and Fada's rotating in.
I mean, yeah, Yapsa's going to be able to live. Definitely with that Cold Embrace still there. And with Fada in the neighbor, they have to be careful, Navi, how much they want to stick around for this kill. Crystallize is looking for Yapsa and does get him. So he will at least get the Wyvern kill, but indeed the tower up top goes down. Ace gets the final touch. And even though it may have cost him his life, Yapsa will keep that bottom tier 1 alive. And Fada will be able to hold that lane.
So they haven't started doing any stacks yet, but this is a interaction that we used to see when people were picking Wyvern and Axe. I think Complexity was one of the teams that debuted it. I think back in Epicenter, I think the first Epicenter.
It was,
Axe
yeah,
Wyvern, when you
first
do Ancients, you stack up those Ancients, you have the Cold Embrace plus the Counter Helix. They haven't started the stacks yet, but it is a possibility that they can do to accelerate that farm. Puppy and Ace. Jungling it up. Ace already level 9 on that Terrorblade. So is mid one.
He's looking pretty terrifying, and look what he's got.
He actually goes for the hood.
He's got the. I mean, you talked about how good the Zeus is at all stages against the Terrorblade, and I guess is to the point that you just want to get that hood, because that suddenly it changes everything. That hood is an incredible. Even though even in the latest patch, it wasn't nerfed. It's still as good as it was, and if he ever does want to eventually finish off the pipe, that's even better now. Bottom lane. Yeah, looks towards Fada, but they've got the curse into the call. Fada is falling low. Thunder God's Wrath, they will finish him off, but Ace has turned up into town. Will take down Roger, chasing down Seneko. Dendi unable to hold back Ace for long enough. Getting this double kill.
I really like the hood pickup, honestly.
I mean, it's a must buy. This game, it really is.
It's just an incredibly good item versus Zeus at all stages in the game, and Terrorblade does suffer versus that magic damage, but not so much anymore.
And you got to ask yourself then, what's this Zeus going to do? Because that Zeus was picked because of the Terrorblade.
Yeah.
And sure, Navi, they probably knew that Ace, he would go for an early hood. But what's the plan other than that? It doesn't look great for Navi. 12 minutes in, Secret leading 12-4, 3k lead, and Ace is getting ahead.
Mid one, though, in the mid lane, he blinks up aggressively. got an Invis rune, but they have the last hit from the Wrath of Nature.
That was very close.
Yeah, it was. They still had another Lightning Bolt coming in,
Okay.
though, so they probably would have had him anyway, but mid one getting a little over eager.
Dire's
Bottom lane, though.
under attack.
Ace beating on that tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
See what Roger can do with this Night Stalker. He's been having a little bit of trouble this time as the Night Stalker, finding those moves since him in general keep actually just getting punished. Mostly general.
Dire's bottom
Good recovery from General, though, in the sense that even though he did die 3 times early on, he's not getting behind in network.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, he's keeping it solid. But the pressure is certainly on for Navi.
We're going to have lots of hoods being picked up, I have a feeling. I think he as well is going to go for the pipe on Naga Siren to negate that magic damage. Fada getting close to that Blink Dagger, too. That's going to be really nice to combo up with both the Sleep
Roger.
as well as Winter Wyvern.
And should be fine, I guess. Oh no, with the Winter's Curse to set up for Puppey to close the gap. Puppey does get silenced. Doesn't actually get the ensnare out in time there.
Yeah, he found the real one right away. Puppey even used the mirror image to try to juke him out with it, but yeah, nice play there by Roger surviving. Now mid one might be in trouble. Nope, it's the blink, but he's gonna get chased.
Yeah, they got the silence. He needs backup, but he needs it now, and it might not even be enough with the Sprout coming through. Mid one is gone.
Dire's middle tower is
2
under
big kills going for Navi.
Absolutely, this is massive. Shutting down the Queen of Pain's pace, and Yapzor being chased by Crystallize. No cold embrace for 6 seconds with the Nature's Wrath. That's the second one for Navi.
Excellent momentum. Good movement
Exactly
now.
what they need, those sort of plays. Coming in aggressive, catching Secret off guard, and punishing mid ones. Sort of over aggressiveness. We've seen a couple of his blinks now end up to sort of bite himself in the butt.
Yeah. And now the TP's coming in. General, they're finding Fada. Oh, he actually gets the TP off though. This is a big damage, like an instance where Crystallize is very powerful. He hits level 10, so he's got that mana break talent on the Weaver. And he's going for the Maelstrom build after just getting a casual Perseverance. So he will have damage, and that's a good way to deal with the Terrorblade as well. Although Terrorblade did build Hood, so he's going for more magic damage to clear the illusions and to push out waves. But Terrorblade will be a little bit resistant to that. And good deep aggressive wards coming out from Navi during that aggression that they had made. So they will be able to watch whenever Secret does play on that left side.
And the Kaya is picked up for Zeus.
Yep.
4-staff into Orchid, looking to be the order of the day for mid one this game.
Okay. Interesting 4-step.
Dire's middle
I mean, I guess the Force, it's a bit of an answer to being able to sort of get out after you blink in.
They don't
the
have-
way he's been playing.
They don't have crazy catch like we said
No?
on Navi for him, so I guess that's what the option he wants to have there, and the axe ball comes out.
Oh, he does. He manages to grab Roger, bringing him down. Roger does have friends around him. In fact, they turn towards Puppey. Cold Embrace from Yapzor comes through. Puppey will be kept alive. Roger will tick down with the Battle Hunger, but has enough health to keep himself from dying. Look towards Dendy in the mid lane. Not going to quite make the jump.
Does Secret have a smoke? They do not have one of them on them. They're gathering up for the shrine, and they're going to have to just keep pushing out lanes in the meantime. Only 4 prior games as Axe. 3 of them were losses from Cloud9 and
All were
TT.
losses.
Yeah, and 1 was for Liquid in Captain's Draft.
So a 0% win rate.
I think I played against his Axe in 2015.
It ain't great. But you can't spell 100% without a 0. So with that knowledge, Fada might be able to do it this game.
He's going for Hood as well on the Axe. So mass Hoods, name of the game.
It is the way to play against the Zeus. It really is.
Yapzor has queued up a urn on top of a Spirit Vessel. No particular massive thing that they have, but he just wants to have more sustain for the pushes with that Cold Embrace plus Vessel. Level 9 on Yapzor on that Wyvern. Very high level for a support at this moment in time.
Dendy.
Puppey.
He's found Pups. Can they turn and
Coming
go
out.
for him, Matt? Going for Terra. Snake baiting him down. Have they got the burst to do so with the Thunder God's Wrath? They have. Winter's Curse comes out a moment too late, unfortunately. And will not buy time to save Puppey's life.
Dandy
Navi.
was waiting for the perfect time to get just enough burst
Really
damage on top of Puppey.
They're going to see if they can catch more here, Roger. Just a crippling fear. I'm not able to really find a setup for Navi to go in any deeper.
This is the darkness being used, so the vision is reduced for Secret at the moment. How's General doing? He is building toward that Orchid, as we mentioned in the beginning, that he would need it to deal with the Queen of Pain. Mid one.
Oh, Puppey.
As well. Carefully.
Hello.
Oh. Okay, these wards are doing work for Navi.
I mean, yeah, Puppey just walked into that one.
Yeah.
And Navi, they're ready to buy back in. Fada will jump forward with the blink. Have they got the burst? No. Zaneka with the swap. Buys time for Roger. He's on the retreat. They're trying to chase. Roger's going to look for the neutral deny. Can't find it. Mid one does pick up the kill.
These two wards by Navi have gotten them so many kills here, but now the big important thing for Secret is that they did defend the tower. It's actually pretty much full HP up here still. So Navi, they got a good sequence of kills, but they have not gotten a big objective out of these kills just yet, which they need to do when they have it running this Zeus lineup. So yeah, Dendi, Kaya finished up, level 12, going for what it looks like Bloodstone next.
Okay.
Radiant's bottom
Definitely seeming to be the very popular build with a lot of these mid laners.
Oh, Navi knows that Secret was smoked up. Ace picked up a illusion rune in front of Seneko, and Seneko actually spotted out the ward they placed as well.
Fada seeing if we can get a grab on the Crystallize. How's Crystallize doing in our items? He says you say what the Maelstrom and
next.
Okay.
Oh man, they're actually heading into the Roche pit on the side of Secret.
I mean, with the illusions now being able to pack not necessarily a lot of a punch with the high damage reduction applied to them when they're fighting, but it definitely tanks the Roche, keeps it relatively safe for them to go for.
It's daytime, and there's no darkness available. They know that it was used last time. They don't have the minus armor from the Riptide there just yet, so it is going pretty damn slow.
Yeah, it's not a quick one.
Oh, Wave of Terror hit it, and they have bugs now, so that helps a bit.
All right, cheers, lads.
Bugs have died, though.
Navi, surely they want to try and do something about this. They don't.
They can't versus sleep. If they go in when it's too low,
I guess that's what it is.
And they finish it. It's getting lower and lower now. Mid one as well, trying to deal with this in the push mid. General though, ratting bottom, trying to go for a tier 2 in the meanwhile.
Huh?
But yeah, Secret gets this one, and it doesn't look like they have to even expend the Song of the Siren either. That's massive for them.
That was an easy Roshan indeed for Secret. They have the root now. Oh, Ace falling low. It does have Sunder. I'll take that life of yours. Crystallize instantly. Does time that's back. Copy with the song, getting him out of there. Roger trying to chase. Let's get the urn onto Fada. They have got the wraparound as well. General pops down the sprout, but now in return the ensnare's on, and mid one jumps forward with the burst. General's gone. Ace actually the one to pick up the kill. Ace falling very low, but he has the Aegis ready for round 2. Fada goes straight for the TP out, and he does make it. Again with these escapes. Can they kill Ace the second time though? They silence him, swap him back, and with the magic missile holding in place, they will for sure take down the Terrorblade. So all in all, that patience from Navi not to take the fight in the pit, but actually wait until the song's used, chase down straight after it. It pays off. They get the Aegis out of Ace's hands and they get him down for good.
Yeah, it was nice aggression there. And mid one, okay. Blows the Sonic Wave for the Venge.
travels faster than sound.
Yeah, Fada couldn't get into the fight for Secret. They couldn't get the catch. He goes for the call now, but not able to find anything.
It is close at the moment. 20 minutes.
Close.
And as I said, it looked a little rough for Navi at the start, but they certainly sort of made amends to their issues. General, as we've been seeing, is catching right back up.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of keeping that split push going.
Yeah, Orc is pretty much there, and as we said, these silences can be massive this game, especially at this point where has anyone got any sort of removal yet? How's mid one looking after the 4 stuff?
He's just going for.
He's just okay. So he's burning aggressively himself, and the other big one is Ace and the Manta style. How close is Ace to his Manta? He's pretty close, so he should have that relatively soon, and then those silences will be less of an issue. But definitely mid one, he does have to be careful where he puts his feet. Still very vulnerable to being bursted down and silenced.
Yeah, they need Fada to be able to initiate the fights on Secret.
Yeah.
Lately it's been them getting initiated every time, and now mid lane, Fada,
He gets
a lot of
back.
trouble.
And look at the damage coming out from Crystallize. Fada is not escaping from this one. He's gone. Quick swap plays from Seneko.
And mid one's now silenced.
Look at this General. He is trying to set up for more. Doesn't quite have the control onto mid one, but does bring him down. Mid one has to back away. There's some great aggression being turned up by Navi.
Yeah, every time it's nighttime, they're just really trying to push the issue. And the lanes are all being pushed in quite heavily, with that Nature's Prophet General doing a great job.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And does Dendi have Bloodstone finished? He can purchase it from...
Puppey. Oh, he's going to walk into this one. Void silence. Mid one with the 4-staff does take Puppey back to safety. Quick force plays there from the co-op to save his support.
The seeds are formed.
I kind of feel like YapzOr shouldn't finish the Spirit Vessel. I think he should go for something like Glimmer or Blink Dagger for his teammates this game. Like, Spirit Vessel is nice, but having those defensive items I think will be a little bit more important to protect Ace this time around. Roger gives the affirmative. Roger's building for a Yule Scepter too, to deal with the silences as well as just... Yule Scepter is also one of the best items versus Axe at all stages of the game, because if he blinks in, you can just insta Yule Scepter if you have vision of him to cancel the initiation.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's a nice little pickup, and he's going to be very mobile with this build. And I think he's going to have... Does he have the cast range talent at 15? If he wants to go for it, that'll help for the Yule Scepter, but the strength is a lot now on Night Stalker. 15 strength or
It is, yeah. That's a hard decision. I think you're right. I think he may be
with the
tempted
cast
by
range.
the cast range there with the Yules, yeah.
Since he's going Yules,
Yeah.
possibility here.
And especially the way he's been using the urn as well. Trying to
Yeah.
get it on the Axe to stop him from blinking about.
That's definitely.
Yeah.
It's a very good call. Crystallize almost has Mjolnir finished up on the Weaver, so he's farm.
Crystallize is doing amazing.
Yeah.
He's only about 800 gold behind Ace on the Terrorblade. That is quite impressive, and especially when we saw in that lane at the bottom where it was a little on the edge where he was laning against Fodder. There was a lot of times where he's getting brought down low, but he's kept his cool. He's played it safe, and he is farming an absolute treat for Navi.
Yeah, the wards on Navi have been definitely better than Secrets so far in this game. They've been playing around their vision better, and just been able to get the opportunities to get them out. Fodder now again.
Look at this. I mean, it's an easy kill for Crystallize and General. The damage between the two of those, and Crystallize will be silenced, but gets the Shikuchi off in time. The Orchid coming in a little too late. And in fact, Crystallize turns and throws a fair bit of damage back the way of mid one.
So Fodder knows that there's a ward there now, though. And that's what I just was commenting about how Navi's been playing really good around their ward vision. Right there, it happens again. So Bloodstone finished onto Dendi, working that way toward that Nimbus next, as Slacks will be very happy to hear.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
Then with that, with the Nimbus, the global pickoff is going to be huge. If Crystallize to scout out, General gets brought in, Dendi throws out the Cloud.
So YapzOr does finish the Spirit Vessel. Yeah. So he's very tanky on the Wyvern, and the damage and heals are nice.
Yeah, I mean, with that boost, Spirit Vessel and Cold Embrace, that is a pretty crazy amount of regen, isn't it?
Yeah. Fodder really needs to get the Blade Mail finished up ASAP. He's starting to fall very far behind on that net worth, 6,300 gold.
Oh, Crystallized.
They've got the call.
They're looking for, they just need the instant silence from mid one's Orchid, and it should be there.
He's got Lincoln's.
Oh, he has.
Oh, they don't time it right with the Axe call.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate there for Secret, using a very long cooldown ultimate.
Oh, and that's neat as well. General, the instant silence onto Fodder, making sure that the cool wasn't there to stop his TP. This is, I mean, as I said, at the start of the game, it looked like Navi hadn't quite woken up. Now it's looking like Secret. They're getting a little bit sloppy, and Navi are very happy to play this game now with the way that Crystallize is farming. And as we've seen, they try their best there with the song setup, using an ultimate to try and catch this Weaver. But if the timing ain't right, they just can't lock Crystallize down.
Yeah, Navi's playing the vision game incredibly well, even though, Secret does have all these illusion heroes, as the panel was mentioning. It's really just Navi finding everything and always getting the initiation first. We see now, of course, Roger building for the Aghanims next, since he's playing versus an Axe Initiator.
Yeah,
as you mentioned, he wants to be able to throw the urns, get vision of where the Axe is coming from, as well as getting the Yules off on him can be very useful. What's Seneko trying to build up for? Okay, Seneko's going to be pretty poor this game since he's the 5-inch, but he is going to go for a Glimmer.
I mean, as we've seen so far, the swaps are all he's needed is add some nice ones to catch out Secret.
Yeah, they smoked up Seneko.
Oh.
It's a warding expedition.
Okay.
Yeah, Dendi's also always lightning bolting and looking for whatever vision that Secret does have. And Secret's quite limited on their vision. They have only got one defensive ward placed right now in their jungle. And now Navi got a very nice deep ward with Seneko smoke there, so. Looks like Secret wants to pick a fight top. They ping out Dendi, and the Blade Mail is finished on Fodder. BKB, next item of course for Ace. He's going to really need it
Dire's middle tower
in this game in order to get into the fights. So we could maybe see like what BKB into Blink Dagger, but he's kind of slot starved.
I mean, he is, yeah, with both the hood and the BKB.
Yeah.
Two items that. I mean, there's not a lot of heroes that you ever really see that sort of progression. You know, that just goes to show how much you have to adapt when playing against the Zeus. You have to get the hood, and then the BKB still is a must-buy.
I guess they do have players to initiate for him, but he wants somewhere to get into the fight on top of the Axe Call instantly. Maybe just having the Hurricane Pike after the Dragon Lance could be enough, so maybe not needing a Blink this time around. But we did see it, you know, that Rezo picking up the Blink Dagger, and we've been seeing the rise of the popularity on Blink on Terrorblade. Puppey, Mech finished up, going for Guarding Greaves next, and okay, so YapzOr does, okay, so he finishes up the Death Spirit Vessel as we mentioned, and then he's gonna go for Glimmer and Blink, so I do agree with at least going for that.
Where's the YapzOr Meteor Hammer? That's the question.
Not this game.
You say that. It's gonna come as the Ancient falls. Either way, I'm sure. You can always trust Yap to pick it up.
Look at this. Navi just doing a great job, though. The map dominance continues, the vision dominance. They get a deep ward down bottom. General keeps split pushing in. They have that one ward down at the Ancients, too. So they've been seeing all of Secret's movements. And here they go. They're looking for mid one here. Mid one has BKB, though, at the ready.
Yeah, with that BKB, he's pretty much an impossible catch.
Yeah.
Unless he does blink in. Gets sprouted up, say. But for the most part, mid one. Should be feeling pretty fine. Fada.
It's under vision here. They're looking to try to get the go on him. They get the Yules off.
Oh, they sort of messed up. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if, well, it does if they don't have enough damage.
Mid one's forced that from the low ground there. Able to push him out.
And using the Yules and the Thunder Goes Rough at the same time, so they sort of missed out on a bit of the burst damage. But I guess Dendy also did just want to see where the rest of the team was before going for that play.
Yeah, they really wanted to cancel the blink, too.
Yeah.
You can't just blink away before as soon as he sees them. Again, though, it's Navi seeing Secret every single time here with this vision. And Secret just full defensive wards, as we mentioned. They do have... Oh, they aren't able to get the catch onto Roger there. They did have that high ground vision placed by YapzOr, so they almost get a catch from it. Secret all positioned together. In general, takes advantage of this, goes bottom, starts split pushing, has the Hex queued up.
Yeah, he's rich, General. He really is. He's having a great time in the E-Kids. Ooh, this time Fada does get the connection. Snako with a quick swap trying to save him, and Sonic Wave brings him low. The pop himself Fuel Scepter isn't going to save him. Navi lose 2. Secret, they're not done yet. They're looking for more. Dendy tries for the TP out, but Puppey with the song catches him on the tip of it. Dendy's down as well. Ace gets the double. Mid one jumping forward. Look at it was Crystallize. Crystallize, he's going to turn, but Mid one again with his 4-star slides himself through the wall of the Roche pit.
And Roche is up, and they've got the medallion finished, and they have a good amount of minus armor.
Timing for Secret.
Wall
3
Meadow
kills and a free Roshan.
That is literally the dream for them there. Meta is used to get 3 kills, they go straight into the pit. Very unfortunate sequence of events for Navi, but Secret's happy.
And the change up for us. By the looks of it, he's changing around what he's queuing up on the Terrorblade. Queues up the butterfly instead of the BKB now. Certainly can work. I mean, as we said, the BKB, there's definitely reasons to get it, but you could rely on just the magic resistance from the hood to be enough.
I think especially because he has Aegis too.
Yeah.
He has Aegis, he has Cold Embrace. They have a mech as well finished on Puppey, who will probably go like Guarding Greaves Pipe. I think he wants to delay the BKB as long as possible, because eventually maybe he'll have to get one, but if he gets it early, it starts ticking low, and it can be a bit of a double-edged sword in a way.
Oh, look at it. General with the Hex onto Fada. They've trapped him in. Have they actually got the damage to bring him down, though? They're struggling. He's still half health. Mid lane, mid one gets the silence onto Crystallize. With Ace moving in as well. Crystallize is gone. They get the Weaver. And Secret, they're looking for more. Mid one jumps in, looks to Snako. Dendy trying to TP out in the tree line. Will he make it? No. The Winter's Curse is there from YapzOr. Holds back the Zeus. And kills himself just in time.
So Ace did he use the Diffusal there to break the Lincolns, it looked like? So that's a really neat way to... Neat item pickup to break Lincolns, so they can actually get the silence off.
Yeah, one of the ways that you could see the change as being a bit of a helpful hand, having the infinite charges now.
Yeah,
as it were. But again, these have been some nice fights for Secret. They're now starting to get that gold lead built up. 5k, 6k for Secret.
They were struggling for a bit, but then they slowed the pace of the game down, and yeah, that one sequence of events is just super beneficial. Pushes them about a 6K gold lead, and experience as well just jumps up. So he does take the cast range talent. That's what we'd expect.
Okay.
He went for the Yule Scepter on the Night Stalker. Get that extra cast range for Urn, for Silence, for all of his abilities. Be quite nice. Golden Embrace plus Ancients. We did see it once.
There we go. The
not a stack.
complexity strap.
But yeah.
Butterfly complete for Ace now. I mean, as we've seen already, Ace does a lot of punch in these fights now.
He is massive.
It's pretty scary, and it's a lot of pushing power as well. They can take building so easy. Fada, he gets the jump onto Dendi, who goes for a little stroll outside the base, but he won't be coming home tonight.
Ace is almost hitting that 700 GPM mark at the moment. That is pretty damn solid from him.
This is very, very quickly turning into a bit of a nightmare for Navi.
Yeah. They have Metamorphosis plus Aegis and Cheese. They can threaten high ground easily here with Dendi dead.
Yeah, no Dendi for 30 seconds. Look, Big One just blinks up to the top. No fear in the world. Metamorphosis is out. Secret.
They used Glyph on the tier 2.
Oh, and look at that. Fada, he's jumping in deep, but he's only going to manage to find the catch onto Crystallize.
They're going to get...
Oh, sorry, not Crystallize. Seneko.
They're going to get 2 sets off
But still,
this.
yeah, that's another member down. This is looking pretty drastic. There's still a tier 2 top, so Navi won't get mega creeped. But by the looks of it, it will at least be 2 sets of racks. As Navi unable to hold after they falter in a couple of very costly team fights. And Secret, indeed, clean up a second lane. Navi will hold on to Gavin. Now, will I say that? In fact, now they do get crystallized. They jump forward. He's down for 75 seconds. No buyback. If Secret are aware of this, they may just go for the game.
They're going for game, yeah.
And with no Weaver, I think it may just be over.
I think so as well. I don't really know how they can put... I think Secret is going to struggle to take the full turn, though.
I don't know, man. This is a pretty big Terrorblade.
Yeah, Crystallize spent all his gold.
Yeah.
You're right. I think this is game. Aegis and Cheese, yeah, they definitely have enough to take it. I think that's...
I mean, this is just the power of the Zed, but this was always going to be the issue, you know. On this Terrorblade, getting the farm that Ace had, he just takes structures so quickly. He's falling low. I just have to be careful. He's dropping very... He does still have the Aegis.
Oh, he gets his thunder.
Back up to full. Navi just falling apart as Secret. They just A-click down the lanes. They A-click the base. And Seneko has to G-click his keyboard twice. In fact, GG is called.
That was one of the fastest sequence of events of a game ending that I've seen in quite a while. They get 3 kills into a Roche, into like 3 or 4 more kills, and the game just ends. They get 2 sets of Raxes because this Weaver has no buyback, and Dendi gets picked off without having buyback either. Okay.
Yeah, a very sudden end to the game that was sort of steadily brewing for the first 30 minutes, and to the point where it was like, okay, this is going to go somewhere exciting. No, Secret just absolutely stomped the last 5 minutes of that game.
Ace played out of his mind this game.
Ace is, as I said, I've been very impressed with him recently. And
you're a big fan.
I am. This guy, you look back at his replays, he's very versatile as well. He's played a lot of different heroes, I feel. He's bringing a lot of stuff to the table, and he is certainly that solid rock that Secret need. They do it again here. Game 1, Secret will take the win. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see this second game after a short ad break. See if Navi can swing it back, or if Secret can get the 2-0 sweep. We'll see you short.
Get the alpha, be the alpha.
The battle begins.
Rampage.
Dire victory.
With the Strafe Esports app, follow your favorite teams and players, and you'll never miss a match again. Strafe, everything esports. Download now on iOS and Android.
I pray you're not an empty shell. Keep faith, hold on to innocence. Don't say a word that'll give us hell. My faith, the sweetest dissonance. Can you blame me for wanting to get close to you, please? Save me, save me from these nights. Now it's trying, dancing with the ghost of you. You're falling, and I can't see the light. I start a fight, fuel the fire. Why is no one listening? It's just not right. Blinded eyes, don't think we'll ever win. I pray you're not an empty shell. My faith, the sweetest dissonance. Can you blame me for wanting to get close to you, please? Save me from these nights. Now it's trying, dancing with the ghost of you. You're falling, and I can't see the light. Can you blame me for wanting to get close to you, please? Save me from these nights. Now it's trying, dancing with the ghost of you. You're falling, and I can't see the light. Blame me for wanting to get close to you, please. Save me from these nights. Now it's trying, dancing with the ghost of you. You're falling, and I can't see the light.
Oh yeah, I used to feel so far away. Didn't think I had a part to play. I used to let things bring me down. I would walk with my eyes to the ground, but I knew I could find a way to push through. Every word they'd say, I grew strong. I knew right from wrong, and now I feel it too. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive. I love every moment with you, and I want you to know I do. I'm alive, yeah, I'm alive. Now I wake up to a brand new day. I never wanna wish the time away. I don't wanna waste a second, it's true. I've got that rhythm, don't you feel it too? I'm alive.
Welcome back to RG Dream League Season 8, live from the DreamLeague Monster Energy Studios in Stockholm, Sweden. That was game 1, and it was a little, I wouldn't say necessarily uneventful, but it was not as good as I was hoping it would be. I hope I said that right. It was Navi versus Secret, and Secret ended up winning. And, you know, it looked a little bit back and forth at the start, you know, skirmish here, skirmish there, and then boom, one fight's over. That's just basically what happened, Grant.
Yeah, I think it mostly comes down to the middle lane, right? We had them, but then it was a Naga and a Night Stalker sitting mid for each one, which meant the Terrorblade and the aggro lane could just farm the entire game, and I mean, that was the game.
Yeah.
Actually, just Terrorblade farmed the entire game, and then he just won. Sorry.
In a nutshell.
There you go.
I liked the game. I thought it was a perfect.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be.
I thought it was perfect. You guys were looking too much. You guys are like children. You only like to see the violence. All these mental games happening in the background.
Farming was great. What the hell?
All these intricate spider webs being laid upon the ground, you know, and then one culminating in only one team fight.
Oh yeah, you also said if he got Nimbus, they'd win the game, but he got Nimbus and they lost.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
Or was that yet another clever spider
caught
web?
on record.
The recluse link.
The recluse.
Another trap.
The arachnid assailant crawling into your mind.
Wow.
No, I don't know. That game you definitely saw like why vengeful support just isn't good. He threw out one stun in the laning phase, and then he didn't have mana. That's it. One stun, and then you have to like regen 20 mana to even get a second stun.
You know,
he just felt so bad.
I also, like, you know, we hyped up General a bit before the game started, and he didn't really deliver. He died like 3 times within 5 minutes. In the first 5 minutes, tried to snipe a courier, gave first blood.
That was
dies top because Metamorphosis is very spooky, and then they dive at some point and get him again on top laner.
You didn't feel his global presence. It's
You
the
did
big
not.
thing of Nature's problem. Meanwhile, the Axe was getting kills against like tri lanes down bottom, so
Yeah.
it felt like it was a really big. Fada just did a lot better than General. And as an off laner, when you accomplish more as an Axe than someone does in a Nature's Prophet, you know you played really well.
You say that.
Or you just like get a.
What was that?
No, just go on.
No. I mean, you say that, but it's tactical kind of loss, that game. You know, they put in a lot of seeds to make sure they could win the next game. It's on a whole different level, and you guys can't, as you know, scrubs, just understand.
Just, we could take a look at this replay, because I don't know if this was tactical
This
or not.
was a Let me
All
show you
right,
the
show me why
tactical
this is tactical.
All right, here we go. So you can see Roger coming in right here. He's showing himself there.
Tactical.
We've got the Piggy. Piggy
Tactical.
being... Now watch this tactical play right here. He's going to sprout him up. They're going to silence a guy that's sprouted and can't do anything. At that point, they're going to split in this direction. Meanwhile, don't worry about this part. None of this matters. So what the tactical plays are still happening up
Weaver dying doesn't matter.
Weaver dying doesn't matter. Here
It's
we
tactical.
go. That Sunder is exactly what made sure that she could die, which could then save Dendi-ish before he goes out, baiting out an ultimate that they could have used later, and then a deny! As you can see,
Tactical.
the seeds for Revolution have been planted, and that was a game that will 100% result in Navi winning the next.
100%.
Even before you
100%.
see the picks.
I don't need to see the picks because Secret's already in the web of lies.
It didn't feel like Secret had to like exert much energy in that win. They just played it exactly how they wanted to, and then they just won. I think you're just wrong completely.
You would say that. You would say that. But we'll see.
Okay. Sure will.
I mean, sure. I guess we will see. But okay, so what is Navi gonna do? What was this web that prepared Secret to be an easy target this game?
Yeah, what?
What's gonna change?
We saw the
What's gonna
support
change?
bench, so
Yeah.
no more of that, huh?
I think they're going to first pick bench again.
Okay, and then do what with it?
They're going to bait him out. They're going to think it's a support bench, go to a carry, bring in the Arachnid Assailant, bring in the Broodmother, and they're gonna flip the script on
The
this.
Brood Mother.
That's
Are
correct.
you just saying a lot of buzzwords?
No, I'm not.
The arachnid assailant, and I don't even know. I have zero clue what's happening.
Trust me.
No, what do you think, Shiva? You're the one who called the axe pick. It lived up to your standards?
No.
What,
I
what?
mean, it was.
Wait, what?
I didn't
He
like it.
owned.
Really good.
He owned.
I mean, he did really good. but I
Garbage.
thought he was better on the center or the tide.
Sheaver's
I was
high
like, at some point, that
standards.
game is like, oh yeah, that's why you would normally want something else other than an axe. I mean, I don't know. You can, if you blink a little bit wrong, if you get a little bit wrong initiation, there's no, I don't know, there's no failsafe. If you once you start having a bad game, you're gonna have a bad game. And I feel like with Centaur and Tide, you can have a little bit of a bad game, but you're still going to have a big impact. And Access a little bit less, so I think they got lucky maybe this one. They also put him safe lane. They gave him a lot of space. And yeah, Navi's tri lane didn't really go that well, or dual lane actually started out as. So I feel like this was a little bit of a giveaway for the Axe. I hope there's going to be a Centaur or Tide next.
You'd be a great coach. I think you'd be an amazing team coach.
I think the axe played really well. I still think.
I mean, I do agree that he played well, but I didn't like the hero that
He's
well.
just not
Where
up to
am I?
the standard.
I was hoping, I don't know.
Not up to standard.
Not up to standard.
All I was happy about is, like Fogg said, Ace going the hood on Terrorblade was just a smart decision.
Yeah.
I mean, especially against the Zeus. Eternal Envy, he'll buy hood on Terrorblade whenever. Terrible idea. This game against the Zeus, extremely good play.
Yeah.
Couldn't nuke him down, and, well, that's life. You have a Terrorblade who got, 5 slotted by 30 minutes? You're going to...
Yeah, it's
They
over.
won one fight, took the thing. Well, see ya.
Bye. That means the draft is on for the second game. Let's see that Broodmother, apparently, if we're supposed to believe.
Just
The
wait for
arachnid
it.
assailant.
Just
We're
wait
not going to
for it.
believe. But
Here it comes.
no, I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
So, Winter Wyvern.
Yeah.
What about that?
Not banned
we
out
didn't even
yet.
really talk about him,
There's
right?
nothing. Oh, there's it.
Not banned out yet. We'll see if it's picked up again.
Should I just put in the bans?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. We got Beastmaster, Enchantress, Undying, and Rubik all banned out. We got one more ban for everybody. 6 bans
Are they
now,
actually
people.
not going to ban Winter Wyvern? It's nuts.
Hope they don't. I have been waiting to see that Senekio Winter Wyvern for
10
days.
seconds remaining.
Come on, baby. 5 more seconds.
It was interesting to see if they will ban out the Earth Spirit. They will.
They did.
They just did. How did you know already? You'd already put it there.
Well, you see, I study these teams quite a bit during, the downtime,
Ah,
so I would know their first bans.
ah.
You're welcome.
And the Winter Wyvern does get banned, meaning Witch Doctor makes it through and is
Oh,
picked
no.
up first.
Did he really first pick Witch Doctor?
Yes,
They
he
did
did.
again.
That's how you know. That's great. It's good stuff. So that's Radiance. I will just toss him here in the safe lane.
I picked Witch Doctor today. I won too.
Yeah.
Wait, was that? Yeah, that was.
Good job.
10
Oh.
seconds remaining.
It's not because I won, not because of the Witch Doctor though. I was
Play-
not having a great game.
I do have to say, playing pubs with Odie Pixel is like shoving a fork in your nose.
What?
Like you want to kind of try it out once, but you never want to do it again.
I told you, Vengeful Spirit, first pick on Navi, which they will now transition into a carry, and here comes the Broodmother. Mark my
So
wiggity
you think
words.
it's a Venge carry? All right.
Arachnid Assailant incoming.
Shut up. Please.
Please. Oh, I thought it was. Okay, Night Stalker.
Oh.
Same opening as before.
I'll be chilling over here in the river.
Did you feel like Night Stalker was a Night Stalker problem in the last game, or was it other issues
It was
they
just
had?
the laning, right? You had a Naga versus a Night Stalker in the middle lane, and Naga is actually one of the few people who has like that high armor along with Night Stalker. And then it's a Night Stalker Zeus. Like one of you is just nuking a little bit and then trying to right click, and you're just getting zoned out by a Riptide.
Oh boy, we've seen this
Oh.
here. The Earthshaker Witch Doctor intro.
Hey, you know what Yapsor builds on his Earthshaker?
The hammer.
The hammer.
I mean, he builds it after they've already won the game, but yeah, sure.
But he builds the hammer.
The hammer.
The hammer.
The smasher. The hammer.
The meteor hammer.
Turn to
The
ban.
meat hammer.
When's my last day? God, I don't know what's worse. You guys saying that or people actually think that item's good?
Dire team pick.
It's a little rough.
Have we actually seen, besides the very first day of Dota, I don't think anyone's bought that item, like, unironically, besides, like, as a like, oh, we're already winning the game. Let's go push a base.
No,
by
Yepster
meteor
bought it
hammer.
to be, yeah, we talked to Yepster, he said he bought it only, like, it was bad, only because
I
they
think
were
he bought
winning.
it to make Puppy mad. I mean, we talked about Puppy. Hey, Puppy, you think that
Yeah.
I hate Yepster? He's about to get the kazoo if he keeps buying the meteor hammer.
All right, Clockwork and Viper banned out, as well as Lone Druid and the Tide Hunter banned. Seeing yet again.
Yeah.
Tide
They are
Hunter.
terrified of the Tide. That's a sign that they don't know what to do.
That means that if Secret doesn't pick their offlaner in the next two, then we're probably going to see a Centaur ban again.
Now, I know what you're thinking here, Sheever.
Oh, yeah?
Earthshaker, pretty good against Broodmother, but she'll
But
still be coming out
the
here.
Okay, yeah, no,
arachnid
I
is
believe you.
sailing.
I mean, I have full faith that we are going to see that. No
All
worries.
right. Thank you, Sheever. Thank you for having faith for the first time in me.
Does mean that if, it doesn't happen, I will never trust you ever again, right?
So is the broodmother when the broodmother spawns spiderlings? Are those her babies?
Yes.
She just like feeds her babies away to die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. Cool.
Hey, it's better. Hey, it is General's bat. So we talked about during the pre-show. We talked about General's bat. It's one of his best heroes.
General's bad on the deck.
And if Navi, they need something to turn their fate here to get a win on the board.
Sure. They were scared of it enough to ban it last time,
Yep.
so they're going to snag it, and we'll see what that feared Bat Rider can do.
If they do somehow make it like through a better early game, Night Stalker's vision plus Bat Rider catch is insanely good, but you got to make it through the early game.
That'll be difficult.
Yeah,
with the
Night
Vengeful
Stalker,
Spirit.
Earthshaker. You already have the stuns, right? We talked about it. When in doubt, what was the saying? When in doubt, pick stuns or some.
When in doubt, stun it out.
There you go.
There you go.
Is that a thing? Is that a saying?
That's the saying, Sheever.
Okay, who made that up?
You can trust me.
Oh yeah, I am
Trust
still
it.
for now.
For now.
You're right.
When that
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Hey, it wasn't yesterday that they spanned the Juggernaut and made it a mid-Juggernaut?
how was that going to do well against the Brood?
Well,
Silence.
were you talking to me?
No.
Okay, good.
remaining.
So yesterday they ran the Juggernaut mid. Grant, you think they're going to do that again?
5 seconds.
No.
remaining.
You did. Who was it lined up against? You do it on certain matchups.
I'm
They
gonna
did it
find
for
out.
Tinker, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you think you're right. It was against VP, and it was...
You do it against stuff like PL, or not PL, pardon me. PL and Juggernaut are good against like Invokers middle. You don't really do it unless you're forced to.
But I don't know where it was because I am lost.
All right.
I want to say it was against Tinker, but I could definitely just be wrong. Per normal.
Sven.
Sven?
Well, that's a surprise. Gracious. There we go. Physical DPS, the Sven versus Juggernaut.
I mean, Sven just right-clicks Juggernaut while he's spinning. See ya.
That is true. And they do have a way to just grab Juggernaut if he's spinning with Bat Rider. Yeah, Venge can even swap him. A pretty interesting pick here.
Yeah. True.
Interesting,
5
quote
seconds
unquote.
remaining.
All right, is it going to be a Centaur, or are they running the risk of having it banned? That's
I don't
the
think
question.
Centaur is very good against Bat Rider.
You
Especially-
can run over trees and stuff. You can save him. Is it more like
You
a
can
Legion
add.
Commander game then? Because then you can pop up the things, have
I
some
think.
heals.
I think if anything, it's Tide Hunter is far better against Bat
His
Rider.
Tide Hunter
Night
is
Stalker.
banned though.
Well, then they lost. Just straight up, it's over.
All right.
No, I don't think
Rick?
Centaur is very good here, honestly, because the whole point is you can disengage against people, but you
Yeah.
can't disengage against a Bat Rider. You can only re-engage.
Maybe they want to re-engage with the Centaur.
Well, there's better heroes to re-engage, right?
Like
Sheeves?
Broodmother?
No.
Where's the arachnid?
Yeah,
thing?
where is it?
I said that'd be on Navi, you goob.
Yeah, there's only one pick left for
And
it.
it will be it. Full confidence.
If I actually pick it, I don't know. I'd probably just quit Dota.
Oh,
I'd just quit
please.
everything.
Please. Save us. All right, anyway. Team Secret, they got one more pick ski left.
Yep.
You guys have been saying they've been favoring the tankskers. How come we haven't seen any Underlord? He's a tanky boy.
You could. Underlord's not terrible here against Sven, Night Stalker. Good question.
Sure.
Good question. The question I think is that's more interesting is, are they going to pick up their mid if the Juggernaut is in need for ace, or are they going to pick up their offlane first? Previous game we did see them going for their offlane last.
I think it's fine here. Reason you don't get Underlord, though, like you said, it's like a Darkseer. He wants to just be in a lane consistently and doesn't want to move around the map, and that's kind of like out of favor now, right?
Omni Knight!
So there's your offlaner.
Something with the omniscience.
Okay.
From the Ghastly... Oh, that's the wrong hero.
That's the wrong hero. Close enough.
Well, Omni Knight and Kunk are actually brothers.
What?
Wait, they're not?
No.
Are you
In
sure?
Warcraft 3, they are family for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if
Cousin?
they're brothers.
Twice removed, maybe? I don't know.
They're the same family.
Cousins? That's an interesting pick for an Omni Knight on this game. I mean, Omni Knight Jug, of course, is a nice combo, but you're up against a Bat Rider that can just grab somebody that you repel. Up against a Venge that has the ability to do that kind of stuff too. Night Stalker with a long duration silence, and I guess it's always great against Sven, but only for a little bit. Cleave damage is pretty terrifying too, and that...
I think you just see when people pick Omni, it's always with another healer. Normally Winter Wyvern, but Witch Doctor, we've seen a lot of maxed Voodoo restorations actually, so you just get double the heal. It's really nice.
You got the Voodoo Restoration, you got the Healing Word, and Omni Knight. You got 3 heals.
You have a lot, yeah. Exactly. You
That's a lot
never
of
pick
speed.
Omni Knight if he's just the one healer, so.
I wouldn't say never, Grant.
No, I don't think we've seen it once.
Do you feel like
Maybe
they
you
have enough
pick it.
push?
I don't know. I don't care what you do.
The Death Prophet gets banned out. I really wouldn't be surprised to see Secret going for like something like a Luna for Ace or something like that. Just have mid one still on the Juggernaut.
That's nice. Luna with Repel.
Yeah, I mean they really like the they go for the Razor instead, but they really like the pushes I think on the previous game with the Terror Blade. But it is a Razor.
So they want to push the tempo of this game. Like they want to end this game again by 30 minutes. That is exactly what they want to do. They want to end this game even quicker. You have a Razor as well as a Juggernaut. That's super fast.
But do they have actually push?
I mean, you have a lot of team fight. If you win a team fight 5-0, you have 5 heroes in the tower. But like, I mean, I'm not. Slash, no need to laugh here if you don't understand the meta game.
If you kill heroes, you can push their base.
I think if you win a team fight, as Fogs always likes to say, with the double siege unit spawn, base is dead.
It's over.
You repel the siege unit, it's over.
Indeed.
The tower will still hit it though.
No. Oh. They lost.
Oops. All right.
So what do they want? I mean, Razor versus Sven, super good. Oh, well, there it is.
That's a Tinker.
Tinker versus Earthshaker Witch Doctor? This guy nuts.
We had Tinker banned previous game, didn't we? Yeah, they did.
Wait up, I'm struggling.
Don't struggle, just put that Tinker
There is
down.
no Tinker. He doesn't exist.
Tinker.
Oh, found him. See you.
See ya. See ya, well, right now.
Yep. Hey, guys.
Hey, long time no see.
War Room was, got moved a little closer here.
All right, so talk to me.
I like their early game into mid game. I think as long as they keep the tempo up, they're gonna win. If they somehow let it go late, I mean, versus Tinker Sven, they're gonna lose. But I think Secret's willing to.
Jake.
Navi.
All right, well that's easy. That's simple. Then I'm going for Team Secret as well. I think they can do it with this draft. Even with the Razor, even though I really don't like the hero, but hey, they can make it work. Let's find out though what's gonna happen. Over to OD Pixel and Fogged.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 now. Secret versus Navi. I'm OD Pixel. I'm here with Fog.
Hello.
I've got the 2 lineups. What do we think of Razor being picked up by mid 1? It's had its ups and downs. We saw it have some success yesterday, wasn't it, when VP played it?
Yeah, no one. He really crushed it.
He absolutely crushed it. Interesting to see what the build and the way Secret will play at this game. I mean, do you always kind of build it with the Axe and go for the tower push, or do they not need to do that?
I think this game is definitely an Axe game.
It is
They have a
definitely
Jug lineup. They need to end the game, just like the panel was saying. They're playing versus a Tinker Sven late game. They don't want to take it super late. It can be pretty tough. I like how Navi's got this Bat Rider, though. Bat Rider with the Sven and Tinker. Usually with Bat Rider, you want to have these type of burst heroes, and bingo. Tinker solves that, so does Sven.
Yeah, you get the catch. Yeah, I mean, you're relatively likely to get the kill at the same time. There is sort of that save with the repel where, I mean, sure, they're going to be lassoed, but there's a lot of, as you say, focus on the magical from Dendy and such until that Sven joins the fight to bring down the lassoed target. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, Secret, they also have a very well-rounded draft. I think it was Grant who said they have a really strong team fight. That is the one nice thing going for them. But Navi does too. Navi's is more of like a pick-off oriented lineup though, and they're very emphasized on farming early. Like Spen and Tinker, these two heroes don't want to fight early on. It's really up to the Night Stalker and Batrider really to crush the laning phase for Navi to get that good start coming out for them, while Secret, they have strong independent lanes. The Omni Knight, the Juggernaut, and the Razor, all three can do just fine in their lanes.
And at least until the Ags is there on Razor, if mid one goes there later on, it's not going to be similar to game one in the sense that this is unlikely to sort of go even and then end in one fight and then Secret storm the base. There's not sort of that incredible objective taker like the Terrorblade that this was on game one. So we should see
unless he gets Ags Refreshers.
Sure, unless when he's got Ags Refresher, that's when you've got to be worried about losing a team fight
Crystallized.
and costing you the game.
He's got to watch his position here, Secret. They're all wrapping around. They're looking for him. He's
got a pretty good wraparound. Yeah, the smoke's going to dispel.
Uh-oh.
This should be a first, but I don't think there's any escape for Crystallize. He pops the War Cry. It's not going to do anything against the Blade Fury from Ace. Fisher to set it up, sets Ace up for the kill. Easy first blood for Secret.
Get themselves 2 runes, and look at this again. Aggro tri-lane coming out from Secret. They're putting Fada in the 1v1 versus Batrider. The dream scenario for them. Don't want to sack out the Omni. This is how we saw yesterday was Omni for Fada. He got super farmed on this Omni Knight because of this. They put him in the safe lane, and he was massive. He was a huge drive as the reason why they won versus VP.
But so look at this. So Navi themselves, they do put the bat top.
Oh,
they put the tri-lane bottom. So they hit the dodge off. Yeah.
All right.
They get the dodge for now. We'll see if Secret does want to react and continue to try and get that.
General has to be careful top though. He has sticky napalm, and they're going on him top right away with the stun, with the fissure. He should go down here to the extra right clicks.
We saw this happen a couple of times in the lane in game 1 and game 2. It's a similar start. General's got to be careful against this aggression that Secret love to pull off.
And now he doesn't have TP to go back to it right away since he used it to get there. So mid one's getting a little bit sacked at the moment now, but Yapsor's going to make the rotation toward mid, and he's going to help him out. So yeah, Secret's looking to win 2 lanes and kind of sacking the Razor, which can be an okay decision. They just have to make sure that this Sven doesn't get absolutely out of control. But shutting down Batrider, that's a really important thing. And similar to last game, we said running these aggro kind of tri-lanes and forcing the Night Stalker to not just have that free roam is a pretty good option, as we've been seeing.
We'll see. Indeed, the spawn lane unlikely for Fada to go down.
Yeah.
Unless he makes a massive misplay.
Yapsor is actually
cruising
well. Down here as well, emphasizing on shutting down the Sven more than just helping the Razor.
I can just give the old run down with the DGN aura, get a couple of hits in.
Not this time.
Make it a little bit spooky for Crystallize down here. Not the easy farm that he'd hope for. Top lane, Puppy. It's a fair few stacks on him. Actually turn and get the cast to General.
General has to be careful here. He's gonna have Firefly soon, but this Maledict combo with the spin is very lethal in the laning phase. And Puppy, as we've seen, been having a really damn good time on these Witch Doctors.
Yeah, and he's been sort of sticking to the same build. He always gets the Spirit Vessel pretty early, and as we've been saying as well, the build unlikely to actually put any points in the Voodoo Restoration early on. It's full offensive, isn't it? Normally from his skill build.
He usually just he goes for the Arcane Boot Urn, and they just go aggression bottom.
That's good Fisher block. Snacker's gonna have to take the long way around.
General also eating a lot of spin damage. He should be fine top.
Yeah, salving up as well as soon as that Maledict comes off.
Yeah. Ace missed a good chunk of last hits there going for that one, but he's still the CS leader. Mid lane though, that's the biggest discrepancy. 10 and 8 on Dendi to the 4 and 3 Razor. So that help from Roger in the mid lane really paying off so far. And do we see Dendi with top 2 in the most Tinker games? And look at number 5, Boba with a 73 win rate on
73% Tinker, Boba Tinker.
Right, man.
There we go.
It's one of his big heroes.
I mean, he was on the team itself.
It's true.
He's probably got better win rate on the hero than the team did itself. It's good stuff. Bottom lane.
Full Soul Ring going to be coming out soon for Fada. But yeah, mid one really getting shut down in that mid lane.
I mean, sure, he's getting some of the XP at least. Yeah, stay with those denies from Dendi. Top lane. That is going to do a lot. That was
level 2 Maledict.
He is 100% gone.
Those stick charges really adding up for Puppy. He's always having enough mana to use both the spells. Now he's a bit limited on the resources. And first nighttime's gonna hit. Let's see what Roger can have happen, what space he can make for his teammates, because it's really up to him.
Well, grab the bounty, Ray. Courier's coming in.
Pretty hard to kill couriers now with the new shield.
Roger's gonna be a pretty
try.
good...
One.
Where's the
two,
shield?
And it doesn't even have to use the shield.
That speed just a little too high. Lane crystallize. We'll salve up. Still doing all right this CS despite Fada's brawling in this bottom lane.
Yeah, he doesn't have any ancient stacks being set up for him just yet, but it's only 4 minutes in. They can emphasize on that soon. Roger going toward mid. They have the laser rockets skilled up.
Purified.
Mid one has to be careful here. He doesn't have boots or raindrop or anything on him just yet. Boots are coming out on the courier. But if he pushes down too far, they have quite a lot of chase for him, and here we go.
Oh, he looks to be in a bit of difficulties here. He is gone. Rockets will seal the deal. Yapsel can't really do anything to set up for any return fire. And with Puppey coming across as well. And it is really a rough start indeed for this mid one Razor.
He's got to go for early game small items since he's being sacked. He has to go for magic wand, raindrop, anything that'll just try to tick him over, not getting bursted from that double combo. And now they ace, since they gave him a really free time versus a Bat Rider. He's not really at risk of dying versus that since he goes to spin off the sticky stacks. They're now going to emphasize on it, making sure that Fada and mid one, I'd imagine, to have better games. Fada having a great time bottom, but mid one is the one who's suffering quite hard.
And with this wave, Ace should get his level 6, and at that point, General has to be careful in this lane. Solo kill potential will be there for the Jug with having that Omni Slash. So this next creep and a siege creep. Navi, as we're saying, can certainly play the farm game if they can get off this early hurdles. But
be careful here.
Cask, Fish, and
the Centaur's done.
Yeah, it's going to buy time for Roger to fly away. Roger comes back in.
That actually, I'm pretty sure that saved his life because they weren't they weren't able to get any extra right clicks, and he took a ton of damage from that Maledict.
We get top lane, exactly what I said to look out for. That lane is pretty much a no-go zone for a solo bat as soon as that 6 is hit on Jug. It's pretty easy to see that coming, but
no
General
zone.
Playing a little too cheeky.
Yeah.
Gets punished. Again, this is another game where Ace is getting a brilliant start. Crystallize also is. And we did see, for the most part, Crystallize had a very good game 1. It just all ended very quickly when he died without buyback in the base. But he was doing a lot for pretty much the majority of that game until he came to its very sudden ending. So we can expect a lot from him this time around. Sven, definitely one of the heroes that we've seen him have pretty stellar performances on in the past. And he's getting the setup to do so this game. Both him and Dendi, as we've been mentioning, having a brilliant time in the lanes, thanks to the way that Navi's played and moved around the map.
Yeah. Who's going to farm the stacks, though, is my question. Because right now they're giving Bat Rider some for him to catch up with. Okay, I guess they're just going to give Bat the normal stacks and then save the Ancients for the Sven. They do have a triple stack on the Ancients now already, after I had mentioned it. Roger, phase boots. He's looking for mid one. He knows he's resorted to jungling since he can't sit in the mid lane.
Oh, I mean, you can soak up the XP, which is going to be kind of annoying for mid one. Unable to really go for a kill on that. But he'll indeed hang around, soak up all these creeps, and mid one's work being cut in half, effectively. Moves up. Roger.
Forcing reaction.
Does indeed. 2 TPs in back. Yeah, Dendi. Maybe seeing if they could get something done. I think after they realized there was a couple coming through, they do back away.
Yeah, so just stole one of mid one Centaurs.
Oh.
Mid one worked hard on that.
He really did. And mid one needs all he can get, as we've been saying.
Puppey gets the cast on Seneko. A nice bounce back. Gets the Maledict. Seneko should be okay here. It's only level 2 Maledict. The Ancients are hitting him though. Okay, he's fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
4 for 1. Secret. Overall, 2k gold lead. A lot of that is down to Ace and his farm.
Yeah, Ace is...
And the way that he's been getting these kills.
He's queued up the Battle Fury as well, so he's going to look to keep up the pace with that Sven and always be able to split push when he does get the options. I do like the option if he does want to do that Battle Fury, if he continues to have it in that buy.
And that tower's gone now, so
yeah,
Secret can look to start to try and overtake this jungle and make it very hard for Sven to find the farm that he needs. Obviously, he's got that safer bit towards the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, important to have that tower taken so early.
Yeah.
Access into jungle versus Batrider Tinker is the dream. And they're continuing to stack Ancients. So next route for Secret, probably try to get at least an Ops Ward up to watch those Ancient stacks, if not block on either side, would be pretty important. We see Seneko even preemptively putting down a Sentry Ward. Mid one has gone completely to jungle. He leaves the lane for Yapsu in mid lane. And Ace not really at too much risk of dying unless he gets caught on the sideline from Night Stalker Silence. But it is daytime for 2.5 minutes, so. All in all, Roger unable to really do too much in that first nighttime. Level 4. Sure they get the early kill, but not during the nighttime.
Nice. Looking true. I mean, look how far this aggression on spawn lane.
Yeah.
I mean, he can be as well. He's level 7.
He's queued up a Shadow Blade.
And he's got the backer behind him. Shadow Blade early on, not
the most orthodox.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen an Omni go Shadow Blade first. Sort of first out of the major items. Sure, Shadow Blade Omni sometimes says through, but having it the first time, we'll see if he does follow through on that.
I don't know. I'm not really crazy about that. Maybe he wants to go for some like catch on the Tinker somehow with it or something, but
it's a bit of a peculiar one.
Thought it's like, I'm the carry now. Yep, so Invis up. He sees General and Roger. Now Roger rotating in. They do have level 5 on Puppey. He has earned finish too. Hasn't decided if he wants to get the 3rd point in Maledict or the 3rd point in Cast just yet.
Mask of Manus is there for Crystallize, so can start to really step up the farm game.
Roger gets fissure blocked.
Oh, he does indeed. They've got the Cask and the Maledict, and Roger ain't getting home out of that.
He instantly skills the 3rd point in Maledict just in case too. He was holding it when they go for a kill, and now they're going to get damage on bottom tower, and it should be quite a hefty amount with that Catapult and Healing Ward up.
This is 11 minutes in, and Tier 2's being pressured by Secret.
Yeah, 4K lead already. Dendi does have Boots of Travel finished up when he goes back to base here with his TP. And Crystallize will be going for some trade damage top with the Mask of Madness. But if they lose this Tier 2 bottom, like, Secret has a good way to contest that Ancient. They're going to have to bring multiple heroes here to defend this.
Yeah, the map control Secret's going to get, if they can finish it, is pretty phenomenal at this stage.
Yeah.
And they're doing their best to hold it. They will be in deny range, and indeed they'll knock it down. So, sure, they do get a deny, which is a little bit of a silver lining, but overall, yeah, this whole control of the map that can fall into Secret's hands is very scary when Navi are playing this lineup that's so reliant on just flash farming up.
Yeah. He's 1,100 or 1,000 gold away from the Battle Fury on Ace. He's going to have great timing on that one coming out. With that 4-0 and 1 and 80 CS as part of all the kills on the team. What a guy.
I mean, this aggressive trial that Secret do seem to love pulling off has had great effect. Even when, as we've seen in this game, Navi, they look to dodge it. It doesn't matter because the farm's always going to be there for Ace on that top lane. They'll take it, whether they're able to get the tri-lane versus tri-lane or if it is just against the off-laner. Secret will be able to make a lot happen from having their carry in that aggressive position.
So this is what we're kind of talking about with the Sven and the Tinker. They both do kind of the same thing at this point in the game. They both want to be farming the jungle, so they're a little bit starved here. Crystallize dropping very low, but you see the way Seneco's warding. That's how you can tell the emphasis on it. It's like Ancients are so damn important for them.
They have to protect them.
Yeah. Dendi actually has to walk majority of the way back base after clearing out those bottom side neutrals. Big Ancient stack coming out still out for them.
General's nearly got the Blink Dagger. He's pretty much got it picked up on the Batrider.
That'll be very important for them to actually go for any type of aggressive play since Roger was unable to find anything successful in this night. And he's queued up a Midas. They're already recognizing we need this game to go late versus this Secret lineup.
So
Secret really looking to press the issue here, putting up some deep wards now.
And they actually catch someone like Dendi's mid. And they all instantly cancels the boost of travel there as soon as he sees Ace begin to move in. Making sure the Absolute doesn't get a fissure. And Dendi will be safe. But Vada able to sort of just solo go in on this tower at the top. What did he get out of that turret? Is he getting that Shadow Blade delivered?
Sure is.
He is indeed. Okay, Shadow Blade first Omni. See how it comes into play.
Okay. Can't say I've seen it too much.
Radiant's bottom tower
But he
is
can
under
continue
attack.
split push like this, and then they have to go detection and stuff for him. Roger knows that
Oh, he's
standing
hang on.
him. There's a Degen aura on
Does
top
this
of him.
Omni have a Shadow Blade? Apparently so, Roger.
Fada gives him the BM smack with the
Dire's
hammer.
middle tower is under attack.
Omni Shadow Blade. Here we go. All got some stats here. It's been messed up by the
Since
talent.
Reborn came out in 776 games, there's only been 6 purchases. Fada did it recently versus VP in DreamLeague.
But he didn't do it first time.
Not first
He
time.
didn't do it first time.
747 had picked it up at 12 minutes and 25 seconds, I think it said there.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
yeah, that's someone else that at least has done it.
Okay, he's looking for just being in this annoying Omni Knight who just whacks people when they show in lanes, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they know they have the net worth advantage. You know,
I guess.
anytime you get the Shadow Blade, forcing a team to have to
Radiant's
expend
bottom tower
on
is under
extra
attack.
sentries or dust, it's
I guess-
always a bit of a financial win.
He can Absol top, look like he's gonna be one of the first culprits. TP's out, he's forcing the lasso, and gonna be able to get him though.
Yeah, for sure. Seneko going to come in and join for the party. Swaps him back into the flames. General will take down the Absol.
Maybe he's also, the Shadow Blade it's like to punish people when they're split punch stuff, but also positioning in fights, I guess. I don't know. I'm really trying to just think about things.
I was going to say, for
different.
positioning, like a blink rush would be a little less surprising because we do see the blink
Yeah.
definitely
Look,
more
he's trying to
favored.
get Dandy down here. He's giving him the whack.
Nearly gets it.
Have omniscience.
Fada, just doing Fada things, and by all means let him do so. He's been
Dire's middle
quite a
tower
performer
is
recently
under
on
attack.
Secret.
Yeah. I mean,
He's had some
it's
great off-lane games.
It's pretty much just been Secret kind of farming up and pressuring lanes with 3 or 4 heroes, while mid one just straight up jungles. He actually has not left the jungle in all this time. Has Hood finished on top of the
He's catching up.
drone.
Really, look at him between Dendi. He's pretty much back where Dendi is in net worth.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good. I wonder if he does go for the Aghanim Scepter after this Hood.
I feel like,
Might feel like BKB is more necessary, but we'll see.
Dig that.
but then if he was going to get the BKB, would he have bothered getting the Hood on the way? That's the question.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll see.
I won't be because a Hood Axe definitely that's going to make him the most useful it feels for the lineup.
Yeah.
That's going to offer a lot for Secret's team.
Radiant's top tower
And,
is under attack.
Ace does have the Battle Fury finished a couple minutes ago, as we saw. Farming from Ancients. And Crystallized does have Echo Saber Mask of Madness going for that blink. He clears that really hefty stack earlier. And Seneko continues to put sentries down to make sure that those Ancients are not blocked. Passive game coming out. 5-2 at 16 minutes. Yesterday we had some games with over 30 kills at this moment.
Yeah, this is a very, very calm start.
Everyone just farming. Now the Midas is even queued up on Fada after he finishes up the Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade into Midas.
Yep.
Was it Fada the other day who picked up a Midas later on? No, I'm thinking of, I think it was Ace actually who built Armlet into Midas on live steal.
But now Fada is going to get grabbed up. This is an easy kill here for Navi.
Yeah, they got the instant silence starts for Lasso. No chance for Fada to react. Where's your Shadow Blade now, boy?
Good pick up there from General. They even have sentries anyway from Seneko and Dust on Roger. And Roger's queued up a Midas on Night Stalker too, so yep. Farming Dota.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Talking about
under
farming?
attack.
The Absol has finished farming the Blink. So they may look for some plays with that. I mean, in terms of the farm games, do you think Secret think that they can hold this game out because surely they're looking at this and they feel there's a bit of a timer. There's a Sven and a Tinker. Late game, these guys, you just feel like they're going to be able to farm to a level that, sure, maybe the Jug with the Battle Fury Ace can keep up to, but the Razor, mid one at this stage of the game, he's doing his best, but it's going to be very hard for him to keep up in, say, 20, 30 minutes time.
Yeah, they'll have trouble being able to break, but their team fight is still the very strong thing. As long as they don't get jumped and lose a hero instantly versus Batrider, which can really happen versus Night Stalker and Bat, they kind of have a good time taking into the late game since the Battle Fury is there from Jug. And everybody else is farming pretty well. Maybe that's what they were thinking of. Okay, so switches from Midas, queues up Radiance on Omni Knight.
Okay.
We saw him queue up Radiance the other day though, and he switched it again, so wouldn't be surprised.
He didn't. What did he end up buying instead? I can't remember that stage. It was pretty late in the game, wasn't it? It's very late in the game, actually.
Mid one has queued up BKB.
Okay. So you're right. Does still want to get it on top of the Hood.
I think the BKB is so that he can actually fight.
Yeah.
Because even with these items, if he runs into Navi's lineup, Sven and Batrider will kill him straight through it. Sven, Batrider, and Tinker easily will bring him down.
I mean, it's just always interesting when you see the Hood and the BKB. You sort of wonder, why doesn't he decide to just go for the BKB?
We might have a big clash here. Secret making their way into the Roche pit. They have the medallion finished on Puppy. And Navi, are they aware of this at all? It doesn't seem like they are. Ace picked up a Blink Dagger on the Jug too to try to catch that back line, so always be able to just whenever they see the Tinker, you can pretty much blink on top of him and Omni Slash.
Oh yeah, and it's the dream items for farming as well. Blink
Yeah.
and Battle Fury. You can get camps for days.
You're a pseudo anti-mage.
Yeah.
I mean, takes the last hit of the Roche, 400 gold for him.
And at this stage as well, with the tool set that Jug has, you're a better anti-mage.
Yeah.
90 minutes in. A Blink Battle Fury.
Back to farming.
Certainly is, Dendy. Nearly has the Kaya complete.
30 seconds till nighttime. Looks like Navi is trying to make something aggressive happen here. They do have Midas now picked up on Roger here, and Blink is the big one from the Sven, so they can get those jumps. Secret might get caught off guard from this one. They don't have Razor with them just yet. Darkness gets popped.
Ace has the Aegis and the Blade Fury. Blinking for the creeps.
Puppy might be the one to just die here, which would be... wouldn't be so bad for Secret here.
Yeah, it's an easy pick off if they get it. There will be a fissure, and in fact, with the Omni Slash, Secret look to turn.
Ooh.
Roger is gone. Ace blinking forward, looking to see if he can set up for more, but General Fireflies up the cliff.
Yeah.
Will be safe.
Yeah, Puppy lives because of that fissure from Yap, and instead they get a kill without even having the Razor there, and that was a 5-man smoke from Navi. They didn't have the Sven in the area to go for the kills.
This is looking a little rocky now for Navi. 5k gold lead on Secret.
Yeah. Kaya was finished on Tinker as well as the Blink Dagger. But Dendy is keeping up there. He's similar to mid one. They've just been farming jungle for quite a long time. And yeah, Ace is keeping up with the Sven. He's just fought that advantage over the Batrider. And it does seem like this one will be the Radiance for this game, so they want to be able to take it late. They want to have that scaling potential.
The Radiance can be very nice against both the Tinker and the Batrider having those Blink Daggers as well.
Yeah.
Makes it a little harder for them to play around.
Roger scouts out Fada. Fada Shadow Blades runs away.
I mean, yeah, once that BKB is there on mid one, which it soon is, Secret.
They can look to fight.
Yeah, I was going to say they could be very likely to just go for the 5-man push, 5-man play. At least try and take some more of these tier 2s off the map for Navi.
Safest play is to wait till the daytime, but they might just try to press the issue before the Sven has BKB. But Sven's getting quite close to that one, and that's going to be pretty solid for him. Once he has BKB, the only damage is really Juggernaut and Razor. I guess Death Ward too. I can never count out Death Ward from Puppy from the other day.
Oh yeah, he's had some great Death Wards over the last few days.
Sure, you know, Witch Doctor has damage talent too. No, I'm kidding.
Plus 75.
It is the damage talent, but yeah, he won't be hitting his Sven too often with that. Fire Skin catches them out in the mid lane.
Yeah, both teams, I mean, as you said earlier, it continues to be what feels like one of the most passive games we've had here at DreamLeague.
Yeah, it's 9 kills in 22 minutes.
Yeah. It really is nothing.
Yeah.
Are fortified. Dire's top tower is under
3k gold on Ace.
Yeah, Secret have a good gold chunk advantage, which is what is allowing them to not really worry too much, I feel, going into the later stages versus Navi. Navi really needs to start finding some pickoffs here with this Bat Night Stalker.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They don't want to run into this though. It's a shadow-bladed Omni Knight scouting out. They spot Roger. Oh, they actually see General.
Yeah,
with
straight
that ward.
away with the Omni, they'll take him down. Gabster's got the control with the Echo Slam, finding Roger. Does manage to fly away, but the paralyzing cast. Puppy with the shortest Death Ward he's casted. We'll still get the kill, of course, with the Omni Knight's Purification.
Radiance secured, and that was that ward they have in their jungle. They saw Navi running through there with only 2 heroes. So easy little counter gank them for them. Roche, they still have the Aegis for about a minute left on Secret, so they're trying to push the issue and get a tower off of those 2 kills. And 7k gold, it just keeps going further and further up for Secret. Having just the better movement around the map together and some slight better vision.
Well, BKB is now done for Crystallize.
Okay.
So, as you say, if there is going to be that potential for him to find these big blink plays. But it is going to still continue to get harder and harder at this 23-minute stage of the game with the power that Secret's lineup has.
And it's versus an Omni Knight too, so Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
Good spell versus Sven. As long as Fada is not caught inside of those ultis. Fada now takes the 90 damage talent. So Fada actually, Fada has 286 damage per hit right now on an Omni Knight. Pretty substantial. Daytime hits. They do have darkness available, and Navi's looking for something here. Ace breaks the smoke. He's just running in with the spin. The rest of Secret is there.
And Navi with the nighttime. Seeing if they can catch anyone out of this. They're looking towards Puppey. Jump for General. Does get a good lasso. Drags back the jug. Yaps will buying some time. There comes the GA and the repel onto Ace. Now Ace can turn. Crystallize trying to chase down Puppey. Has he quite got the speed? Doesn't need it because the rockets from Denzi finish off the Witch Doctor. Secret now turning their attention towards General. Eye of the Storm from mid one as he moves in for more. Fisher control, but Seneca's with the save. Swartz Crystallize up to the high ground. Will cost him his life, but he does get Crystallized back to safety. Still, though, again, another victory for Secret. As they take 2, they only lose 1, and that was the BKB usage of Sven. You know, Navi very much looking like they wanted to take that fight, but they just couldn't pull it off.
No, and with something we didn't actually get to talk about is the unstable current versus Sven.
Yeah.
Being able to purge off the Warcry. I think I saw it actually happen in that last fight. Not on the Sven, but on one of the other side targets there. But Fada there with the positioning there, the repel plus Guardian Angel, perfect timing to make sure that Ace doesn't get blown up, because that was Navi trying to make that smoke play, not only with the BKB reveal from the Sven, but it was as the Aegis was being reclaimed. So it was perfect opportunity, but unable to get anything but a Witch Doctor out of it.
Yeah, they just have to find some way of catching that Omni Knight in the back, but it's not easy with the lineup Navi have. Now Secret themselves ready to make a smoke play. Axe is complete on Dendi. High ground push is not going to be that easy at all for Secret with this this Tinker that, as you say, is perfectly farmed for this stage of the game. The Secret, what can they find? Navi grouped up, playing very, very cautiously here as a unit, as to limit the chance of being jumped on.
Ace running up.
He is. He's looking for it. Will cross through the Firefly, so unable to blink immediately. Does have it now if he wants to continue to chase, and they could turn with the wave of terror. Navi are here. Does Secret really want to try and fight this? That's the question. They're backing off on the front lines. Fada getting the vision.
Fada just runs into 5 heroes. Might be able to get caught here if the swap is in range. It's not.
Secret just being split back up at mid one. I mean, he's just knocking on the tier 3 tower. Crystallize jumps in, finds the stun. Not committing any deeper though with the buff, the armor mid one has, and the Voodoo Restoration. It's very hard for Navi to jump in onto Secret.
Mid one's going for the Shiva build rather than going for Aghanims. So we just wanted to get more armor to be that physical damage resistant versus the Sven. He already has BKB and Hood to deal with the Tinker, so okay. That works too. It's gonna make their building push a little bit weaker, but they have Jug for that. And yeah. See, Jug has queued up the Nullifier next. To be able to not allow the Sven from using BKB. Oh, it's probably the biggest one that I can see.
Such a good item.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I mean, it literally makes it impossible for that Sven to fight. If he gets nullified,
yeah, and
there's no way he survives the damage that Secret has.
And there's the blink on the Jug too, so he can just blink nullify right away. Blink, nullify, Omni Slash, and then the team can follow up with the Earthshaker. Fada does get scanned out. They notice where he is too. He Shadow Blades, he starts moving away, but pause. Crystallize is disconnected.
I mean, unlikely that they get this. I mean, even if they do find some way to find the vision and catch him, Secret is behind him.
Yeah.
Secret will turn that fight around for sure if Omni does get committed on.
It's daytime for 30 seconds too.
Yeah. So
you have to be pretty careful.
It would be the best interest for Navi if they just back away from this.
And I think it was pretty recent that they picked up this gem, I want to say. I think they just really recently did for General. So they do not want to lose there. If they lose the gem, it's going to be really bad for them. The only way Navi can really take these fights and win them is with a vision advantage at this moment in time. Getting that jump, making it a 4v5. And they have the lineup for it, though. They have Night Stalker and Batrider. And Roger is on his way towards that Aghanims, and yeah, they instantly disengage.
Yeah, they back off. They're not going to dive any further over the Secret's half of the map. In fact, Fadi just heads down the lane, looking for the vision, looking for the info, seeing what he can get eyes on. But Navi indeed backed well away from it all. Fada will push the lane in.
Mid one is on the hunt. He saw that the trees were cut down here, so he's looking for the Batrider.
A 10k gold lead now for Secret.
It's just getting worse and worse for Navi here. 10,000 experience lead as well. Fada hunting for Dendi, unable to find him though, and Fada's queued up for Lotus Orb next. Good to remove the silences off himself from the Night Stalker,
Radiant's top tower is under
as well as
attack.
several other different spells that he can reflect. They're smoked up again from
They're
Secret.
ready to
Looking for
jump.
something here.
General's got to be careful how it pokes him with the flame break. Has the Firefly going in, does jump forward, gets the lasso immediately with Crystallizes damage. They destroy Ace, cut him down, swap backs down to mid one. Mid one posts the BKB, Crystallize tries to chase but has to back up with the Stellar Link on him. Death Ward and Maledict will finish off Soneko. But as we're seeing, you know, this Jug, sure, Ace has got a lot of offensive potential, but if he gets caught out like that, Crystallize will make very short work with him when the God Strength is up on Sven.
Yeah. Fada wasn't there, so he's the only way that they can protect the Omni Knight versus that type of aggression. And that's what we said about the Bat Rider with Sven and Tinker. There is a lot of burst damage that works with that lasso, so they are able to find it. It's usually going to net them the kill if there's no backup.
Yeah, very, very quick and impressive play from General, getting that instant lasso off. As Secret, they very well could have taken that. If that lasso wasn't there, that certainly could have been a lost fight for Navi, but as it stands, a very, very successful trade for Navi.
Yeah. They were smoked up on the side of Secret too, and Navi's the one who catches them, so that vision game that we were talking about is so important. And Crit finished up now on Sven. He's queued up the Bloodthorn, so the silence works really well versus the Omni Knight, and eventually you're probably assuming that Jug will go for something like a Butterfly to deal with that evasion. But still,
and I think as well, you're looking at what the way that last little bit of a play went. Jog is changing it up. He's not going to go for the Nullify.
yeah, he changed the Lincolns. They need
It's
to block
understandable.
that.
I mean, I would have liked to see it, but it is a very, very greedy build. If you don't have the
Ace,
Lincoln.
I think, really likes the item though. I've watched a bunch of his pubs and I've seen him grab the Nullifier several times on
This ain't no pub though.
Yeah.
This is 2017 Navi, and they are not messing around. This is a scary team.
I think
no question about that.
I think Nullifier is. Oh, they actually get the jump here. They're going for Roger with the Echo Stab.
Oh no! Yeah, ooh, no.
Quick force step from General.
Yeah, that's Echo down. Ace is continuing to dive in with a blink, and he does get the kill on Soneko, so they'll get something out of it.
Look at Fada. He's on top of Dendi.
He is. Dendi can't get out of this one. The Fisher comes through. They'll chase Dendi down. They have the lasso trying to hold them back, buying space for Dendi to TP out. Will work. Crystallize comes in. They save Dendi, but it costs General's life as well. And Crystallize now, he's trying to man fight, but Yabso with the Enchant Totem and the Fisher holds Crystallize away, and Navi lose 3. Ace's persistence there to look for the fight ends off paying off big time. Secret follow-up, get 3 kills. They're already start knocking on the tier 3s. Crystallize is down for a minute. He does have buyback.
But no God Strength.
Absolutely. So even if he does expend it, what's it going to do to stop this push? Not a lot, almost certainly, is Secret. They should get at least a set of racks out of this.
You know, I heard Grant making fun of me a bit because the double wagons, but the double wagons are there and they're hitting the racks. Look at them go.
I mean, they're absolutely doing it in this mid lane.
See, they get the racks.
Tactical plays.
I love you, Grant.
What is it, 30 minutes in, those bad boys come out?
Yeah, instead of 40 now from the past. So that was really good there by Secret. We see the quick... This play right there,
That looks a bit like, ooh, but then Ace is like, yeah, guys, we got this. The rest of Secret was sort of backing out, but Ace was like, no, I want to fight.
Ace and Fada. Fada also just runs in, he sticks on top of Dendi, and then they have to throw lives away to save Dendi. And we see the quick Lotus Orb comes out from Fada here, so the lasso does grab General as well.
Yeah, very, very nice.
And that Shiva's build you see from mid one, the Sven was hitting him and just tickling him for that through that 37 armor.
And now they get Roshan. Secret pick it up. They grab themselves the Roche. And this game certainly looking pretty... Ooh, Ace. Getting a little close there as tries to blink in, but Dendi will be there in time and grabs the Arcane Ring for himself on Tinker. But yeah, 15k gold loss overall for Navi in comparison to Secret's net worth. It's spooky.
That was the gem as well they picked up from that last fight, so map control gonna be going more in their way too. Secret looking damn solid, and now the Aghanims is queued up for the Razor. So mid one had priorities in what he wanted to go for this game. The Shivas plus that armor talent just makes him so tanky versus the Sven. And Fada's Radiance build is really paying off for them. 2-1 and 5, 200 CS Omni Knight, keeping up in the top 5. All 5 heroes actually at the top are within 1,000 gold of each other. And yeah, as we see Observer pointing out that the 10 armor is well picked up from Ace, so just really emphasizing to not allow that Sven to burst them down.
Radiant's middle tower.
So if they can catch anyone here, Secret are hunting for Navi. Already backing away. Lincoln's complete on Ace. And to sort of go back to what you said, obviously top 5, very close, but that's sort of a problem when there's 6 cores in the game. And you look at General, and he's not in a happy place on this bat right.
Yeah.
He's rather far behind.
Yeah, 8,000 ahead is that Omni Knight.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial. And if they have two support heroes who are farming very heavily on the side of Secret, the Earthshaker, Shadowblade on top of the Blink Dagger, and Puppey almost has Solar Crest on top of that Spirit Vessel. So they're well ahead of the Venge. Yeah, 14k gold lead, 15k experience lead.
Oh boy. With that, yeah, was having the extra 12% degen aura. That and Shiva's Guard makes it very hard for Navi to get out of a bad fight after the BKBs expire. And here we have it. Secret with the smoke. Who can they find? Oh, General. Are they going to be able to go on him? The Fisher grabbing him just on the tip, and with an Omni Slash from Ace, General's down again.
That really was just on the edge of that.
I mean, it looked like it didn't even reach him, to be fair.
I honestly clicked on Yapso and I was like, wait, is he 20 for the extra fissure range? And it just was perfect. It just was right on the edge of it there. Just on the cusp. So another, yeah, Shiva's almost picked up here for Fada too, so more armor.
Dire's top shrine is under
It's
attack.
looking really tough for Navi. Not getting all the pickoffs that they need to, and you're mentioning the team fight is just so strong from Secret. They do have Night Stalker now with the Aghanims, but they're not getting the pickoffs that they need.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be able to see him, but they won't be able to kill him.
Yeah.
Unless really Crystallize gets a perfect stun. He needs to catch multiple out, but as we've been saying, with this Omni pick, it's so hard for the Sven to really find that dream cleave as such.
Yeah.
Because the GA is always going to be there from Omni.
Yeah, it's really smart by Secret, the way they did end up drafting all this. Covering many of their bases. Hex is going to be... Okay, so Midwin switches again. No Aghanims for him. He's going for Hex. They want to be able to get more catch for that Tinker.
That's the plan from Navi. They've got to prepare for this push coming in from Secret. Straight down the mid lane. Ace just blinking in. Blade Furies takes down the Rex.
Now he's queued up a Nullifier again. So Lincoln's the safer choice just so he can't get lassoed. And then the next one.
Yeah, I mean, between the Lincolns and the backup that Fada can provide, he should be pretty safe now.
He's pretty damn tanky on the Jug too. 30 armor with that 10 armor talent.
Dire's bottom shrine has fallen.
More shrines, more money for Secret. As Yapso hitting the 20, gets the 400 Fisher range now.
I've seen him grab it majority of the times now. The echo damage just seems to be a thing of the past since you can't go for those solo kills anymore on the Shaker.
Illusion.
What can they find here? Yapso. Well, that's the Secret just hanging mid.
Did they pick up a new gem on... Yeah, they did pick up a new gem on Navi with the Aghanims. Dendi and Crystallize trying to do their best to keep the lanes pushed out. Mid is always going to be in Secret's favor for that since that Rax was taken down. And how long on the Aegis? It should be getting reclaimed right now. It does. Can they catch Yapsor? He's looking for Crystallize, unable to find it though.
Very close. Very close indeed. Crystallize. Early with the money for having that completed Bloodthorn. May want to sort of protect the buyback gold on top of it. We'll see.
Yeah, especially after the last game, right? Yeah. He finished the last game. He finished up his Scotty, and they lost the game right afterwards with no buyback. Ace switched again, switched to Butterfly instead of yeah.
He's switching it around, yeah.
Yeah, he's switching a lot. They tend to do that. They're just like feeling the way the game is playing out. Probably doesn't feel like he needs to silence the BKB or silence any specific item. Just be like, okay, Evasion's going to do just enough work anyway. And Butterfly is just such a damn good item now, too. It's pretty hard to pass up on these Agi heroes since you don't lose the evasion from Flutter, and MKB is not a reliable disable. But there is the Bloodthorn, as we said, going to be picked up soon. So Maybe if he sees that, he'll change up again. We'll see.
You should certainly notice the likeness with the Crystallis being now crystallized.
DD top rune, Puppy scouts it out. What are the big items we got? So Puppy as well now queued up a Lincoln Sphere. He's got the ulti arbor ready with that 120 GPM talent. He's getting closer. And Fada has queued up a Hex too, so they're getting just more luxury items, but ways to catch. Oh no, General.
Straight out of the fight.
Destroyed. It's been, I mean, we can just put, like, if you just look at the net worth graph, it's not even just the advantage that they have, but just look at the green dots in comparison to the red dots in the last 20 minutes. Navi has only gotten 2 pickoffs in the time that Secret's gotten, I can't count that many, 15 or so different objectives and kills.
It's just a very, very sort of solid play to victory, as it seems so far for Secret. It's a slow-paced game. 39 minutes in, it's only 16-5. This is very low kills, especially for the current meta where we see a lot of brawling.
Yeah.
But a 20k gold lead. I don't know if Navi have it in their lineup to swing this one around. Secret's heroes just absolutely massive. And
Rex.
Yeah, it's the second set of Rex. Navi, they're only down 1 player, but still they're unable to do anything.
Yeah, and
to stop that from happening.
The Tinker can't even spam them out because the healing ward placed in the back.
And completed Hex for mid 1. This is looking pretty grim for Navi.
Yeah.
This game a much sort of slower and painful death for Navi this game.
I think Navi's gonna, they like have to take some more risks. Like they even, they buy the Bloodthorn now, and if he dies he doesn't have buyback, but I think if they keep at this rate, they're just gonna lose harder. Dendi even picked up the boost of travel too, so he can go for pushing out lanes and join his teammates for those fights. He picked them up a bit ago, I just didn't really notice it. And yeah, Navi, they do smoke up, so they are looking to try to catch something here. I think they honestly have to. They can't just keep suffering this much. Secret. Position defensively. Everybody kind of sticking together.
I mean, can Navi...
Can they grab ace here?
It seems so impossible for Navi, but it would be amazing to see them pull something big off. Can they do it? Yapstor, Shadow Blades in, dispels the smoke, blinks out. And
Fada
now
just
Navi,
TPs
they've
in.
just got to get out of there. Again, a lasso onto a Lotus Orb. Mid one just moves into the center of it all with the Eye of the Storm. So Nako's already down. Crystallize is trying to find Fada. Should get the Omni Knight. He does do so, but the Echo Slam from Yapstor indeed is a GG Echo Slam as it wipes them next to the creep wave. And this game, as I said, it just looked like it was slipping further and further away from Navi straight from minute 1. There was just no point in this game where it realistically looked like Navi had a chance.
Yeah, look, after the laning phase, it looked okay. It looked like, I mean, you could say okay.
I guess. Because they did beat mid 1.
Advantage.
You know, mid 1 was very far behind at the start.
But then they couldn't do anything. They couldn't find kills anywhere. Mid 1 just farmed the jungle for a very long time, while Ace got a very timely Battle Fury, and then Secret was kind of just like grouped up as a unit. They never let Navi go for those pickoffs with the Bat Rider and Night Stalker. And yeah, great itemization coming out. The Shadow Blade maybe was, I mean, the Shadow Blade ended up working. Like they almost found Dendi one at times from the Omni Knight, but the rest of the items were all just great. The Urn on the Witch Doctor, the interaction with Healing Ward and the Witch Doctor heal versus Tinker. It was just too much for Navi to really ever take a good head-on engagement versus Secret.
Absolutely. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Secret take the series 2-0. Game 1 was a little more hype. This game 2 very much more a methodical victory from Secret, ending 20-6 at the 40-minute mark. We'll be able to bring the panel back in. Secret, they do it. They take the 2-0. And RV, we've seen them put up a bit more fight against Secret in the past, but today, Secret looking to be on a bit of another level.
I mean, it was a methodical victory for sure, but it was just as dominating, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. No question about that.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Be back for the next series with you later on. That was, I mean, it was a little bit one-sided. What can you say about that game?
I don't know. It felt, I guess Owen said it didn't feel like game 1, but it felt like game 1 to me. They both, I mean, they had the early game. They won the early game. I said that Navi had to win the first 10 minutes of that, and they did not. They were down, I think, 6-1 at the 10-minute mark. Ace was farming again, and at that point, Ace just got too much farm. You have a Sven as well as a Tinker. Like, both want to take these stacks, both want to farm a lot, but who wants to fight early? Neither of them.
Nope.
That was the problem. They didn't take early fights, and the low kill score is always going to favor the Juggernaut team, I feel.
No, Betrider, I think, might have wanted to fight. I mean, he tried a couple of times, but it's just...
It's only the bat rider. He's legit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get in there. I'm going to catch these
I'm gonna
guys.
try.
Got him. Oh, where's my team at?
No
that was the
team.
problem.
We have a replay for you guys. It was a fairly, like... I don't want to say uneventful. There were skirmishes, but Secret just coming out on top most of the
Secret
times. This
played
was the
too
last
good.
fight.
I mean, Secret actually just played amazing
Yeah.
both games.
It was very crisp. They had a plan. They did it. Jake, what's happening?
Oh, you know, they're going in here. Omni Knight
right
right there.
Now the bat rider,
Omni-Knight
rider jumped on a Lotus Orb hero, so they held each other.
Yeah.
I hate you.
He did nothing. I'm trying to say it. This guy getting chased down. Omni, you know, he gotta go down here, but in the back
Look at
line,
Japsor.
look at the
He's got
Here
it.
it comes.
Yeah!
Got
The
him.
perfect bait, walking back into the team, then allowing
And the good
Yapsor to
game's
come
called
in.
right here.
Yeah.
There's the GG right there, and that's the fish.
It was a little bit of a Hail Mary. I mean, that fight for
Yep.
Navi to begin with.
And I like what Flag was talking about. You don't see the damage on Earthshaker anymore in his talents because you don't get solo kills anymore. And it helps him in so many more things besides that team fighting. But, man, they just dominated him. Navi did not. Didn't you say it could be a 2-0 for Navi, but the minimum was a 1-1, Jake?
You know, I might have said something like that. I mean, they would have won if they picked Broodmother.
Sure.
That was on
the
them,
Arachnid
boy.
Assailant.
That was on them.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't want to be a jerk, but they're just not the Navi that we've been seeing so far.
I think that's not being a jerk. I think
they
that's
had an
just
off day,
truth,
you know?
because we saw Navi yesterday. They took a game off Liquid. It was a 1-1 for them.
But I don't want to say it was even Navi having an off day. They felt like they played similarly to yesterday. I just think Secret just went to a whole nother level. Like, I like to blame losses on people, but honestly, Secret just played far too well, honestly.
All right. I could take that too. That's a much more PC answer anyway. So.
Remember what I said at the start of the interview, at the start of the
Spit it
day,
out, girl. What?
that I would really like to talk to Ace sometime.
And it's gonna be it.
We're gonna talk to Ace in a bit. So that would be
that's
a lot of
super
fun.
exciting.
Yeah,
The Danish killer himself.
the Danish.
The
killer
Danish
himself.
bear,
I was trying to think, like, what's a good, like,
a
Danish
badass thing
what?
that
Yeah,
Danes have made.
or I just mean, like, what's that called? Alliteration for Danish.
It's something.
The
so-
Danish
Swedish
Decimator,
sniper. Oh, that's a
the
good.
Danish Destroyer,
Danish Duke.
the Danish Dominator.
Those are good. I don't know. He was definitely. It's good too. I mean, I think they're trying to give us secrets like, oh, let's have everyone interview. But this is a perfect one for Ace because he was definitely the MVP of the series.
Sure.
Yeah, the Terrorblade earlier, the first game, and the Juggernaut later.
He's always in the right spot at the right time. And in this new patch, you just keep seeing all these cores TPing around, and sometimes they don't get a kill. And it just feels so useless. Ace. He only TPs in if he gets one or more kills every single time. Level 6 comes in with the Omni Slash. But this game, he didn't even have to TP around. He was just farming, and no one was stopping him.
So he only gets 2 kills. So he's the Danish doubler. Danish dimple.
Yes.
All right, great.
Wow.
And then I like it. They did the same opening. And what was, Navi had to know the Witch Doctor Earthshaker was coming if you ban out the Winter Wyvern. They seem to have these 3 openings they always go for. And so far, Secret just doesn't lose with any of them, apparently.
Yeah, I still don't understand the Witch Doctor.
You didn't understand him that game?
He
Are you
does
dumb?
things. He does things, but he does things that not specifically only Witch Doctor can do. You know?
I mean, I think it was the healing ward plus Voodoo Restoration plus Omni Knight. They healed through the push of
just
Tinker,
heals,
or the
huh?
counter push, I should say. I would say this game it was. Other games it felt like that wasn't the case, but it was interesting because Tinker was the last pick hero, right? And
Yeah.
it felt counted this game. I loved Fada. We didn't even talk about him. The Shadow Blade first item.
Ooh, the pub classic.
The pub. Have you seen that a lot?
What? Shadowblade
Blade
first
first.
item? Yeah, and I had playing a game the other day where Invoker's first item was Shadowblade.
Did you lose?
Of course we lost.
Shadowblade
Invoker's
first
first item was Shadowblade.
Oh yeah, I remember. And his excuse was so he can cast another spell.
Right. I was like, why don't you just Shadow Walk and then you can have another spell? And he's like, I need Shadowblade so I can have 2 spells. And I said, but you can ghost. And then he called me a noob and reported me. So
Fair enough.
that's life.
No, but Fada as well. I mean,
Oh,
screw me.
Hello, Ace.
Hello.
Hey, nice to talk to you. Congratulations on your series.
Thank you very much.
So, so talk to us, Ace. We've not had you on the show. Tell us a little bit about your secret adventure that you've been on for the past few months.
It has been a nice journey, you could say, so far. It has been like getting up a level, you know, moving up a level from my previous teams.
A little.
So like everything is pretty.
No, because we haven't. I hadn't seen you play since WESG last year. So that all of a sudden going from not playing for a long time to playing almost every single LAN.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I want to say, how does it feel? You kind of, right, you were on Danish Fairs for so long. I'm sure you were good friends with all those people. How did it feel going to, like, a new team where maybe you weren't friends with everybody, per se?
I mean, I had a really good time with all the Danish people, my friends, and it was really nice playing with them. So I was like kind of nervous playing on a new team, you know, because I played with the same people for like 1.5 years, and then suddenly going on the big stage like this. But I got used to it, so it's nice now.
Yeah, we can tell you.
I mean, I still miss our LANs and like going with them as well, because that was fun times.
We've been having a debate over here as to what to call you. Some of us have called you the Danish Dominator, the Danish Doubler. Any idea for an alliteration for yourself there, Ace?
What to call me, huh?
Yeah.
Give you
like the Danish.
You can't really give yourself your own nickname, though. You know?
No, you got.
I mean, he could have
Sure.
the Danish Dimples.
I don't like that one so much.
Okay, all right, we won't use that one. All right. Well, we'll stick to Ace for now. No worries. We'll figure it out, buddy.
Yeah, these last two series, though, it didn't feel like you had to really do too much yourself. You were just farming a lot. You had a few good rotations, but how did it feel? You pretty much just got left a free lane a lot of these games. That's be pretty good for a carry.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably connected to the new patch. Feels like carries are having a good time. It's like my team is making it kind of easy for me to play.
Hey, you're playing a lot of different heroes as a carry. Which is your favorite?
Oh, I have a lot of favorites, man.
But I don't think that works that way. You gotta only have one, otherwise it's not a favorite.
I mean, my top favorite would always be Meepo, I suppose.
Okay.
Ooh.
But then the others are always like changing, I guess, like week to week, what I feel like playing.
What's the hero of the week?
Tekis.
Oh, yeah, my boy!
I actually played a lot of Tekis.
My boy, Ace, you and me, we gotta talk, buddy.
Is he ready for Captain's mode?
No, he is weak as fuck.
But he's
weak.
I mean,
good job, Ace. Omni Knight's weak too. We don't nerf him.
I played him so much, and I'm playing him on my Smurf, and like when I play other heroes, I usually like always win on this Smurf, right? But I actually have a hard time winning on him, and I have been playing him a lot, so.
So you're saying he shouldn't be added to
better, like I think I'm good on him, and I'm still losing a lot, so I think he's weak.
Yeah, he needs a buff for sure.
So you wouldn't add him to Captain's mode because he's too weak?
That's not good.
He's weak. He's not allowed in Captain's mode because he'd be pathetic.
Okay.
All right? He needs a buff, or 2 or 3. Ace said it. He's a pro player for one of the best teams in the world.
True.
All right, this will be used to try and get Techies to have a buff. Another buff.
Thank you.
Why not? Hey, thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us, Ace. Hope to talk to you again in the future. I believe you have one more series left in DreamLeague. And I wish you a good Friday.
The hardest one.
The hardest one, Team Liquid, I believe.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Bye. That was carry player Ace from Team Secret.
What a cool guy.
Yeah.
It does kind of blow my mind because he played with the Danish Fairs for like 2+ years. Like those are super close friends, and like I mean, obviously, going to Secret is a big boost to your career and all that. But going from super close friends to just maybe people you don't even know, like that. That'd be a big
you come in a little. You have a flow with a team that you know. You know everybody knows how to react to the game. How people are when they get mad. People get mad in games. How people are when they're upset, happy, etc. And it's very different.
You don't know how it's going to be on the new team. So props to him because they've qualified for 3 other minors. Do we officially know if they are qualified now?
I mean,
we can take a look at the standings and see what's up.
I want to say they are.
I want to say they are as well. They have 10 wins. They kind of have to be, right?
I mean, I don't see anybody else better.
They're qualified.
They're qualified because they can max
them to drop below 4th.
10-4.
Wait, what if VP win every single other game? Oh, yeah.
They can max be 10-4 and score.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's already like there's already 4 teams that have or 3 teams.
Congrats to our first qualifier.
Yeah, congrats for qualifying. We should have
The
said that
DreamLeague.
for the major, the DreamLeague major.
Because they only have to be top 4 slacks. What are you not understanding?
Oh, I got it.
You just thought you were looking at first place?
Yeah.
Only have to be top 4, my friend.
Oh,
that's the
they
hype.
gotta be good.
4.
Yep.
They're good. Welcome to DreamLeague, dog.
But they can. That's why I'm hyped for the match. Because I feel like, I mean, Secret doesn't want Liquid to be at that major.
No.
So
they want to knock their butts
I
off.
absolutely could see them trying it as hard as humanly possible here.
Hell yeah. They could take them out in the groups.
Yeah. Something happened.
Sounds good.
Right, there's another series that's coming up very soon. And it's going to be Vega Squadron versus Team Liquid. And it will be the last series of Vega Squadron of the season. Vega already didn't qualify, but Liquid's on the way to qualify. They just need to play a couple more matches.
I'm going to press it today.
Yeah,
I sure hope we get to see that monkey. Son of a...
Got it.
My button.
Got him.
Yeah.
Monkey.
We still got the monkey.
Those eyes are so creepy.
Why is he cross-eyed?
Oh, I just thought he had, I don't know. It's a good question.
Don't die.
Wow.
Wowee.
What you got there, monkey?
Looks like some makeup.
You put a googly eye on Sheever's chin. Oh, I know this one. Oh, this is gonna be great.
What is it?
He's putting things on Sheever's chin. You'll see. Yeah. Then they're gonna flip the camera upside down. No spoilerinos though. That's just not a great job, but I mean, you did your best. It's a monkey. What can you do? Hey, buddy.
Are you supposed to turn it around?
Hook me up, pal. Oh, yeah, there we go. Take your time. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Yeah. Brave people have been closer to my tongue and have not come out unscathed.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with you?
Sweet, innocent monkey. You're close to the maw now.
That's disturbing.
What the hell did you drop?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Sick.
Ah! Is that me? Hi, Sheever. I'm so happy to be here.
Wait a second.
This is a regular panel, actually. This is pretty standard stuff. Go ahead, Sheeves. Oh, that's great. Sheever, don't be so mad. I'm just trying to have a nice time at the panel. Oh, you're very happy today, Sheeves. Sheever, I'm having a bad day, I gotta say.
Can you not make yourself smile?
I don't know. I can try. I don't even. Can you just do that face? I just gotta see it one more time. Just do your smile. It's so.
Oh my god.
I can't get anywhere near that. It's amazing. You are the best chin person I've ever seen in my life, Steve. I can't even get close. Hold on.
I just gotta, I gotta not laugh. That's my problem.
Even my upside down face
Where's your
is
googly
hideous.
eyes, dude? Googly eyes make everything better.
I don't even. It actually still looks like my smile when I smile, and that's really sad. Oh my god, that's terrible. No real smiling, Sheever. Keep that frown. That frown is so.
Oh,
You look like you're dying when you smile. I'm gonna try some stuff out. Let me see here if I can maneuver this correctly.
All right, do it.
Grand. What up?
go back to Sheever. You're terrible.
I'm pretty bad. It's just so happy and full of life.